What's up, y'all? It's your girl Jess from She Vibes, and Detroit Auto Parts is the official parts store of Red Line Radio. They have two convenient locations on the east side, East 200th Street. You'll call 216-531-7373, or the west side, Pearl Road, at 216-398-7373. Mention Red Line Radio and receive 10% off your purchase. And always remember, it's definitely a vibe.
Comedian Sean Boyd from Just Therapy. I got to talk to you about something important. Growing Wings Adult Services. You know, they're actually the official sponsor of the new state-of-the-art Studio 2 for Red Line Radio LLC. But Growing Wings Adult Services, they have been in business for 5 years. They have 5 years experience of working with adults with disabilities. If you need more information, you got to call my girl Lisa. Call her at 234-334-7547. Don't forget Growing Wings Adult Services, and make sure you ask for Lisa.
What's going on, everybody? Lee Money here from Money's Crazy Mind. And I don't know about you guys, but I know that sometimes after my trash has been picked up, man, does my garbage can smell like, well, trash. Well, if you have the same problem that I'm having, then you can reach out to Fitz's Trash Bin Cleaning LLC. They offer trash can cleaning and pressure washing. Fitz's Trash Bin Cleaning is locally owned, eco-friendly trash can cleaning service in Northwest Ohio, serving North Ridgeville and the surrounding areas. You can reach Fitz's Trash Bin Cleaning LLC at 440-752-1533 or at their website, ftbcusa.com, or you can email Brandon at ftbcusa.com, or you can check them out on Facebook, FTBCUSA. And of course, if you mention Red Line Radio while you book a service, you receive 10% off the first service. That's an awesome deal. And don't forget to reach out to Fitz's Trash Bin Cleaning Service LLC today.
Yes. Welcome back to the show, the TMI show on Red Line Radio. November 12th, 2022. Happy Veterans Day. We got a veteran in the building.
Yeah.
Salute, shout out to all
Simple
the veterans.
facts.
It is your boy Black 9, aka Black State 08, and I'm back with the wildest, craziest, rawest, best motherfucking squad this side of the Milky Way. The CLE All-Stars. Starring
Your girl Agent Sherelle. Follow me at I_M_Agent Sherelle. I ain't gonna do the whole breakdown because I'm tired, but y'all know who I am.
What the hell was that Geico thing you just did?
Hey, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Gecko.
Don't do it. Don't
Like,
do it.
I didn't.
Don't do it.
I was just not expecting it, but
He's doing it.
He's
I
doing
did.
it.
I didn't do it. I
He's
didn't fully
definitely
do
doing
it. I didn't go all the way.
He did it. Anyways, again, it's your girl, the Seduction Goddess. Follow me at I_M_Agent Sherelle. Y'all know my breakdown. Passing the mic.
Do that.
To Slick with the Nick.
What's going on, y'all? Slick Nick from the 216. Y'all can follow that on IG also. What's going on? What's going on?
What's
Welcome
up?
back.
Everybody got the lazy address.
What's up? What's up? This is Steph, aka Beauty the Model, aka Chef Steph. What's up?
Hey, chef, cook it up. Cook it up. Sexy belly.
Oh, we all did that. We lazy today.
Hey, that's what it is. Like, it's been a long.
It's
fucking
been a
week.
long week, y'all.
Like
been
the
a
good
long
weather, the warm weather's over with.
It's
you know what I'm
freezing
saying?
outside, bro.
Now it's snowing. We've all
Nobody
had
told me
long
before I
weeks.
walked outside that it was cold. Like
Oh, shit.
It's
Man.
like you didn't know you was still in Cleveland.
Right.
Bro, listen,
That part,
when I
though.
walked outside yesterday, it was nice. When I walked outside today, the Lord Jesus was like,
You still knew you was
like,
in
Not,
Cleveland.
Now,
it's,
tonight-
it'll take a minute
See,
for your
it's
body to
tripolar
get
here.
there.
That's the
Yeah.
thing
It take a
about
minute for your
Cleveland.
body to adjust because it flips over. So
yeah,
You wake up
come
in
like
Cleveland not knowing where the hell you
mid-December,
live at.
exactly.
Hold
Like,
right now, it's like,
Time out, y'all, because I know our audience is hearing like some foreign voices in the background,
Right.
just like the normal panel. So let me introduce y'all, so then they can know what these voices. They just like random voices. And before I even introduce them, I gotta give it up for the livest motherfucking DJ on the ones and twos, my man Timbuktu. One of the best
Tiny
comedians
Tim.
out here right now as well.
I appreciate y'all. I
Doing this,
appreciate
man.
y'all. Appreciate y'all.
So I ain't gonna
because
say
you know
nothing
us
else
Virgos
nice.
are the best,
My
better
nice
than
Virgo.
all the rest. Nobody do it better than a Virgo.
So
You
even
are,
though
we
the
September Virgos
Just
over
stay
here. You know.
hollering.
Yeah, September 14th over here. Eh,
Big August.
Big November squirt next Wednesday.
There goes the vibes. There goes the vibes.
that sad season starting next week.
that crazy season start next week is what she really meant to say. Well, like they go from
That's all right. It's still squirt
0
season.
to
Shout out to the
1,000 real quick. Like I was looking at my daughter like,
So without further ado,
oh really?
I'm gonna introduce the guest that we gonna have on because we got a live show now. Our panel, we a little bit tired from the week, but we got a lot of energy in the building. We got a hot topic that we're gonna be talking about as well. So, we got I mean, with as much energy as we got in the building, I just can't contain it. So, we have a veteran actor, you know what I mean? Just a great all-around guy, man. This dude is a legend, man. He out here, he killing it every time he on screen. One of the best actors I ever met, like up close and personal. My man Rufus Malone.
What's going on, y'all?
Welcome, brother. Welcome.
And then the apple don't fall too far from the tree because
Why not? I
you
know
know what
that
I'm
to be a
saying. There's
different
another
sound.
Malone in the building,
Hey.
and I ain't talking about Carl.
Oh,
Oh, such conviction.
That's an NBA legend.
Fuck the
You
bill.
shitted on Cleveland, so fuck
Listen.
But
That part.
we got
Well, okay.
fuck Karl Malone because this legend right here got rings. Karl Malone ain't getting no rings. You know what I'm saying? Because this legend right here is a true champion of the silver screen, of the small screen. She's a champion of the women in the industry as well, with women on film. Great actress, great writer, all around great talent, director, you name it, she does it behind the scenes, in front of the scenes. Miss Stacey Malone.
Hey,
Welcome.
And to keep
the
it going
show.
on strong, because when we bring in guests, we bring in the best guests out here in the city, including the best. We have the best vocals, some of the best vocals you'll hear, one of the best songwriters that you will hear, that you can listen to as well. You know what I'm saying? And I had the pleasure of actually being in one of her videos, doing my acting 1-2, making my cameo, doing my best Tyrese.
Okay.
Let's
My
keep
best
it over on her.
Tyrese, you know what I'm saying?
Let's keep it over on her.
Now look.
Bring it back.
Because
Right, really?
one thing I don't want to, because I like to do my real intros real good. I don't want to mispronounce the last name because I'm an idiot. You feel me? Like, not because it's a hard like this, because I'm stupid. You feel me?
Okay.
So now if I mispronounce it, just correct me. Just just don't emasculate me on the radio.
Okay.
So it's Gina Fayola, correct?
You said it. Lost
Right on, bro.
Now let me bring that back. The great Gina Fayola. There we go. And without further ado, our last guest, now y'all gonna have to excuse me because my man Delion brought on our last guest. So I'm gonna let you can give that good old intro, brother.
All right, now this ain't gonna be as extravagant as the intro as them.
It's because of
But look,
Listen, that part.
I'm gonna do my thing on you.
Because he a Virgo too. So,
We talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
somebody that when it really come to putting that pen to that pad, it ain't no bullshit, no cap about it. This man tells his life on the mic, and you feel it. And y'all gonna see why later when we play the songs that he got. Man, oh my God, I can't even explain. I'm not a good person at doing intros. You
he
feel
brought the
me?
Lord
Like,
into it. He said,
I don't even do my own intro, bro. But I was excited to bring him
My
onto the show,
God.
bro, because when I heard this man's music, man, it do something for you. It do
So
something for you.
Right on.
So, without further ado, my man, El Flaco.
That's a good ass intro, buddy. Now we're ready for the show. The energy is in the building.
So Deli was able to do that. I mean, he might be able to do his own intros from now on.
No, we think you like doing them. We think you love doing them.
Now, with our topic tonight, since we got the energy up, we ain't gonna be talking we're not talking Kyrie and Kanye, right? But we're talking about what they are talking about, and the particular subject is because we're all entertainers. Everybody in this building tonight is an entertainer, and I think we all,
Are you not entertained?
Say what?
Are you not entertained?
Shut up. Which one was it? Which one was it? Triple H? Or who was it that said that?
Damn, I don't know
Are you
who
not
originally said
entertained?
It was-
It was Gladiator, Russell Crowe. Are you not entertained?
That wasn't Triple H, though. I know that was Triple H because that's my
on
favorite.
the wrestling. Somebody said it on wrestling too.
Yeah, but
Jay-Z
Triple H say, "Are you ready to play the game?" or some shit like that.
Time to play the game.
Okay, somebody said on wrestling said, "Are you not entertained?" So we're gonna
That was
figure it out
Russell
before the end of the show.
That was Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying that was Russell Crowe. We figured it out.
I don't even know who Russell Crowe is.
The Gladiator is a movie.
Yes.
It's one of the best
Russell
movies
Crowe.
ever. It won an Oscar. He
I've
won for
never
best
seen
actor.
The Gladiator, but I've heard that saying, so
It's
that
pretty
means
good.
I've heard it someplace else. 'Cause
I heard
It's a
on
pretty good ass
Jay-Z's-
movie.
On
Yeah.
Jay-Z.
That's from the movie. That's literally a
I know,
sample
I know
from the
it's
movie.
from the movie, but that's where I first heard it.
Yeah, but it's literally originally it's from Russell Crowe. Are you not entertained?
You almost made me want to
He's just finished beating up a tiger or something like that.
That was just a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah, he just finished beating up a tiger.
Is it nudity
in a
that's gonna make me
movie.
like sweat a little bit?
Yeah, he beat up a
Was
tiger.
it back like in the Roman, like where the Colosseum and stuff?
Did they have like their Roman abs?
Yep.
Like, oh, okay.
All greased down. You know how to
Nah,
spray.
Yeah, you see, he knew what I was talking about.
Not greased down.
Yeah,
Not greased
Yeah, 'cause
down.
they used
I don't
to.
think y'all saw the Gladiator at all. Y'all saw something called the Vibrator or something like that. Boy, y'all was stopping this shit.
No, we saw class.
I said Russell Crowe, like y'all talking Russell Hull or something like the porn star. Like that's crazy. But yeah, like with us all being entertainers in the building, what we're talking about tonight is we're talking about sacrifice. Like, do people sell their souls for the riches and fame that they achieve? Is it made off of skill? Is it made off of just being savvy with your
Are they
business,
part of the
good with your money?
Illuminati?
Yeah, are they a part of the Illuminati? Do they worship the devil? Or do they worship Will Smith or like somebody like high up there? Like
Will Smith.
Is it Jewish people? Is it English people? Was it because like last year it was the Queen of England? Like the whole thing was like people sell their souls and babies to the Queen of England, and they the ones who run everything.
I mean, but she in
Now
heaven-
this
she in
year,
heaven or
the
hell
Jewish
right now.
people run everything. Is now it's being uncovered in the newest conspiracy or whatnot. And I'm a fan of conspiracies. I look out for them. I watch them and shit. Conspiracies follow me. I am a conspiracy. I don't know what the fuck is going on half of the time. So, you know what I'm saying? So is it true? Like, because Kanye recently said that his mother was sacrificed, right? And
He
that was
did
a rumor.
say that. Like,
He said that.
Freak it. I saw that. Like,
Yeah, but people also die. You know what I'm saying? And like it happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like I had people in my life die. So, and I'm also a very talented and skilled person. Now, you know what's gonna happen? Like when I become rich and famous per se, I will beat the shit out of somebody who says, "Hey man, you sold your grandmama's soul to get rich." Like, no, she passed away. Or my heart, and I lost playing. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's a slippery slope. Now, when you get rich and famous, guess what happens? People around you are still going to pass away because don't nobody live forever. Now, once you're rich and famous, every single person around you that passed away, how would you feel if your mama passed away and people like, yeah, the reason why you're as skilled and talented as you is because you sacrificed your mama for your skills. You're going to want to go and run and punch them in the face.
well,
Like, you
people
feel me?
didn't say that about Kanye's mama. Kanye
They did.
said that about
They
Kanye's
did.
mama.
Like, they did, though.
Kanye-
They did.
Kanye definitely volunteered himself for that.
No, that's been a rumor. He just now said it, and now people are like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's been a rumor out there that he sacrificed his
Yeah,
mother.
but did he say it because he's been reading stuff? Because he's had a lot of time on his hands.
I mean, reading, you can find out on YouTube.
Listen,
But
let's
that's
make
what
that
I'm saying.
part like what Tim
You
said.
don't know
Kanye is a misunderstood genius. Like I used to hate when people said that, but after just the last couple of weeks in the news, Kanye is definitely a misunderstood.
What makes him misunderstood? He talks so much.
because
Like, because if you're misinterpreting what, like, at this point, what he's saying, then
not
he's saying
misinterpreted,
gibberish.
misunderstood.
What's as far as
I can see how it's both ways. Like if you misinterpreting what he mean by what he's saying, I mean that's a form of misunderstanding. And if you don't know why he's saying what he's saying, then that's another form of misunderstanding.
But eventually that falls upon the messenger. You know what I'm saying? Because if everybody's like, "What the hell are you talking about?" Like, eventually you're gonna have to like explain what the hell you're talking about.
Everybody not what the hell you talking about. There is people who understand it.
Like, what's the point of saying something?
What's the fun in that? You feel me?
Exactly.
If you got people that's gonna hang on to your every word.
Yeah.
What's the fun? Like, all right, cool. If you want to have fun with words, cool. So, is he toying with people?
Ain't that the name of
is it meaning something like? But here's the thing:
Facebook game, fun with words. Like,
Yeah.
Fun with friends. Words with friends.
words with friends. That's what it is. She knew what I was talking about.
I knew she was getting that.
But then you got people that say what they're saying is truth. Now, it ain't kind of like because people are saying, well, Kanye's saying the truth. Like, I've been seeing this stuff on YouTube for like the last like 10 years. Like, people were saying like 10 years ago, Kanye West sold a soul. Jay-Z sold a soul with the on to the next one video. You know what I'm saying? Like, so people saying like, oh, Kanye West is saying something like it's been said. Like, you know, it's like this stuff has been out there. So
well, Beyonce said in her song, y'all niggas corny with that Illuminati mess.
I feel like they using that shit as marketing
Because they feel like
they know people gonna hook on to it.
So you think Kanye West is using his marketing, or do you think he's speaking truth?
I feel like it's some truth to it,
It's
but I
some
feel
truth
like
to it,
they,
but why not
It's either one or the other, though. Either
No,
some truth.
It don't have to be one or the other.
Some truth to it.
There's
You ain't
some
never
truth
heard
to
of
it.
people rapping the truth in the lies.
So what is it? So
People
here's the some
exaggerate
truth.
the truth.
Does the Illuminati exist or not?
I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure it does.
I don't know.
I mean, the word ain't just the word ain't falling out of the
I
sky.
have no idea.
And I don't care. I'll find out when they ask me.
But
They ask me every day on Instagram.
When I'm rich enough
Do you
to
wanna
be going
join
into
the
a meeting with the Illuminati, that's when I'll find out.
If we break down what the Illuminati is, the Illuminati is just a secret society. So secret society.
I mean, let's be
It's a
honest.
private
The Masons
organization.
exist,
That's
the
it.
Moors exist, the
It's
Eastern
like a golf
Stars,
club.
the Skulls, the Eastern Stars. So we can't say those groups exist and then not say the Illuminati.
Oh, ain't no such thing as
Because we like to name things. So
I think it's
I think it's a secret society, but I don't think it's like Christian, like satanic or whatever they like. It's not. I don't think it's anything.
nah, I think
Deeper
it's
than that.
satanic. I think it's satanic. I think it's biblical. I think it's all of that shit.
I feel like it's probably chapters of that shit that's really
I mean,
into
if
the
you're gonna be
satanic
honest,
part
it's
of it. I think
chapters
it's
of
chapters that's
everything,
probably
like-
just more into the
like-
It's
business.
just like this. It's just like the
It's probably
mafia.
chapters that's
Like the
more into
mafia-
the community.
Like with the mafia, when they initiate, like the mafia was a secret society, right? And when they was initiating people, they would have a saint, a card with the saint of whatever their family saint was, and that was regarded into the Catholic religion. They would burn it and they would rub their hands together, and you know they would say, "With man, my son, if I ever turn my rat on my friends, may my son burn the hill the same way the saint burned." You know what I'm saying? So it's like all them rituals in these secret society, like because like for people that join sororities and,
I was gonna
and
say, if
fraternities,
you want to
know,
be
all that
honest, they
shit's
start
scary.
with
I don't know.
sorority.
Bloods and Crips, like you know what I'm saying? Like,
Gangs and all that, like all those are
and you got to do certain
initiation
things.
rituals.
Yeah, exactly. You got to go through something. Well, hell, when you go into church, in order to become a deacon in the church, you got to go through certain rituals, and you have to go through and that's a secret society because it ain't like everybody can sit in on a deacon board meeting. You know what I'm saying? Like I haven't sat on one. My grandfather was a deacon. I'll drop him off
I
at
don't want
church.
to sit on
They'll
one.
close the door on me. All right,
The
this is a secret meeting.
deacons at my church had the right to whoop you. So
Right.
listen,
what?
listen. I grew up raised in the church. We went to church 6 days a week. Half the deacons was my family. Yeah. It wasn't no
Like
games.
the teachers back in the day.
Yeah, it was like I'm an '80s baby, so yes, because some of us grew up in that era.
Now, see, because I went to school in the
They-
90s.
Yeah, I grew up down
I
south.
went
The
to
teachers
school in
would
the
whoop your
90s.
ass.
You know what I'm
Some of us
saying?
grew
Like
up in
that
that
didn't go on
era,
up
yeah.
here. You know what I'm saying?
No, we
But-
would like, and that was something like, and I never got paddled by the teacher. But knowing the stories of the kids,
Because I was seeing it, and I'm like, okay, I never got past
What's that?
Imagine,
Rufus,
imagine
now
your
your
teachers
generation. Let's
let
ask
your
Rufus. Now
parents
your
whoop your
generation.
ass outside the classroom.
But how about this? That's what I was
That
just gonna
didn't
say. How about your mom working for the school board?
Oh,
So the
Oh, no,
teacher
no,
ain't
don't
even
let her-
got.
oh,
The teacher
if
got to
she
just go
pull
knock
up.
on your mama's door, like, Miss Scott,
So
come get her. People used to be like, on senior ditch day, everybody was like, "Hey, Adrian, you gonna ditch?"
I just want to know how
And
do we
walk
get,
past
how
my
do we
mama's
get the
office to
school
get out the
pattern
door?
from sacrificing in the,
Society.
yeah, how do we get here? How did
That
we
sound
get
like
here?
dry snitching.
Hella segues.
They
Yeah.
was trying to get
So
your
let's bring it all the
Trying
way
to get
back.
you.
Let's bring it back then. Okay. Secret societies, because we were talking about school paddlings and shit. Like, I don't know how the hell we got there.
I don't even know.
Secret society.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know shit
it
about
wasn't a
this.
secret
The
though.
Teachers
You just got your
Association.
ass whooped. Your mama knew. Everybody knew. That wasn't a secret society. That was a community effort.
Takes a village to raise a child.
You know? Yeah, but when it comes down
What's
to
the problem now?
yeah, but when it
Because
comes,
we don't got no villages no more.
no, I mean we don't. But
That's another topic.
The village.
Yeah,
That's
so
another topic.
another
Yeah.
topic. So back to it though. Like, all right. So for all of us that gets in the entertainment industry, now would you feel offended? Like because we all work hard, you know, and we all feel that our talents warrants a certain amount of success depending on our effort that we put in with our talent. Correct. So how would y'all feel knowing that y'all ain't sacrificed nobody and you didn't go to a secret meeting and all this shit? How would you feel if somebody, if people were saying that you sold your soul to the devil?
Shit, let's take this around the panel.
Yeah, let's take it around the panel. We're gonna start with you.
Start with you, since you a volunteer.
Mhm.
I mean, y'all know me. I don't give a fuck what people say. I believe regardless. So, like, they gonna be talking. Like, all right, I'm just gonna be stacking while y'all talking. The more y'all talk about me, the more attention y'all bringing to me.
And I think that's how Kanye view it.
Yeah,
I mean,
Stephanie.
I mean, I'll probably be, I don't know. I would be somewhat offended because I know I worked hard to get to where I'm at. But I'm like, Ellie, I don't care.
All right.
Like, it is what it is. You're going to believe what you want to believe. People going to say what they want to say, regardless of what I say. So I just got to keep pushing, keep doing it. And at the end, let them keep talking.
Okay. Nick.
I say damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Mhm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna talk regardless. You know, I'ma still keep working hard the way I've been doing. You know, and you still gonna keep talking.
Right on.
You
Rufus.
know what I'm saying?
Hey, as long as I know I didn't do anything wrong, I ain't worried.
Stacy.
Pretty much the same thing everybody said. Like, I'm not doing it for anyone else but myself. So what do I care what people think? Because again, like, there's some people who think that, you know, Mandela died in prison and he wasn't president, and just people's mind, you don't know what
Ooh,
kind
that's deep. You went deep right there.
you never heard that?
I know you brought the
I
shovel
heard
with you.
it. I did, but I
I'm
mean,
saying so you can't be
just dug it.
affected.
she went deep right
I'm
there.
saying you can't be affected how people mind work because everybody's mind's different. Everybody's got trauma that has maybe affected them. So you can't get lost in it because it's like you don't know what's going on with them.
Right on. Moving on.
I'm gonna release a book. I'll look about it.
Right on.
there we go.
Release a book. Okay, I can do it.
And I just feel like working hard, man, you accomplishing your goals, man. Fuck what they talking about, man. If you go off what people talking about, man, you just gonna crash, man.
Right
You
on.
gonna crash out, man. And shit, yeah, I'm
Right
a
on.
Illuminati.
So now with that, and knowing that I guess we kind of all said, yeah, they probably out there. You know what I'm saying? Now, and knowing of what we want to succeed, I could.
We didn't get
Oh
your
well,
responses yet.
No, my
we
response-
didn't
oh,
need
no,
our
no, no.
responses. He right. Go ahead to the next
No, no.
person. Go ahead. You go. Go ahead. Go ahead.
April, I hear yours.
He was right. We go ahead to the next person. We good.
She already made her sacrifice, y'all.
Oh.
It
Oh.
was a joke. Jesus. Y'all took that serious. God. I was just
Yeah, 'cause
playing.
I
Jesus.
wanted to, because I was prefacing it because I wanted to get Adrian's standpoint because, like, you know, with you know, people saying, all right, like, yeah, the Illuminati is real and people really sell their souls and stuff like that. Would you care? You know what I'm saying? Like, and knowing that it's out there, like, it's really out there too. Would you care?
That people say I sold my soul.
Yeah.
For me personally, no, I'm not going to even lie. Yes, I would, because coming up, like, I take it from a different stance.
Because you come from the church, you feel me?
Yeah, I'm born and raised
And as a Christian, you would get
in
offended.
the church. So yes, it would be like an insult to my grandfather's legacy. And now that he is resting in peace, my whole goal in life is to just carry on his legacy in the most positive way. So yeah, like if you would have asked me a few months ago, the answer would be like, I don't give a fuck. But now that my main goal in life is to carry on his legacy, yeah, I care, because also the Iron Presser raised me in a church, and everything I do to carry on his legacy and to carry on the legacy of my family. So no, I don't want nobody thinking I sold my soul, because my soul was born and raised in the church. So yeah.
See, my answer, I wouldn't care unless somebody's in reference it like to somebody personal to me. Like if, like, say for instance, something happened to like my wife or my mother or my kids or something like that, and somebody will make that reference personally towards them, that's where I'll be like, yo, I'm gonna personally find you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to personally find you, and I want you to say that to me face to face.
Right.
Because the result, now people gonna be talking about I sacrificed you.
Right, like I agree with you, because it's,
you feel me? Anything
so
else, now you leave it at me, I wouldn't give a shit. But if something happened to my kids or to my wife or to somebody that's close to me, and you say something like that, I'm gonna find you. Better yet, I'm gonna let you find me. We're gonna make it real easy. You know what I'm saying? Because then now we, because like you crossing some lines there. You feel me? So, but like that's just me personally. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not saying that has to be with, towards anybody else, and that's how other people should feel. That's just how I feel, and I'm not even necessarily saying how I feel is correct. That's how it's correct for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Makes
So,
sense. It makes sense.
Indeed, you know what I'm saying? So, like now, when you got guys like, and the reason why I ask these questions is because me as a black man and doing working in the community, we all do a lot of things that's selfless. In this industry, you got to do things that is selfless in order to. That's just who you are. You know what I'm saying? That's who we are. I know everybody at this table done did something for other people, because I know just about everybody at this table. You feel me? Now, say for instance, you take somebody like LeBron. Now, he necessarily, because I saw this all on social media, where he necessarily didn't support, quote unquote, Kyrie Irving, and the guy has, he come from a poor background, African, and made himself a man, got wife, kids. He's a freaking billionaire. You know what I'm saying? The dude has accomplished a lot. School, sending poor black kids, underprivileged kids, getting their education, sending them through school. And because he didn't support Kyrie, people are calling him, like, they're saying like, oh, he a sellout, or he's owned by the Jewish people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just imagine you doing all of that, and you worked your ass off, and then you got and it's just not a few people, it's a lot of people saying like, oh, you owned by Jewish people, all because you didn't agree with what another man did.
And I think it's
If you had the money, would you do it? You know what I'm saying? That's what
it ain't even about the money for LeBron, though. I just think, like, if you really go back and listen to his interviews, he never said like, I'm condemning Kyrie, or his words were, I don't support language that hurts other people, and what Kyrie said hurt other people.
Right.
I don't necessarily think Kyrie is asemitic. I don't think Kyrie is the bad person they are making him to be, but I think the language he used was hurtful. If people actually listen to the words, he's not dogging Kyrie. He's saying he's specifically focusing on the language and how it was hurtful.
Right. Exactly. And I'm about to show y'all the whole flip side to this argument as well, right? Because, and this is me personally, right? Now, there has not been, like, if anybody follow me on social media, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't never really support anything that Kyrie did, right? But I didn't support the punishment that he received either. You know what I'm saying? Right. Now, if anybody look at my post, you'll never see me say, "Oh yeah, I support what Kyrie said was the truth." You'll never I never say exactly, right? But because I made a post saying that I think Kyrie's punishment is too harsh, and I got a former good friend of mine, and I'm gonna see you. Believe that. That's a promise, buddy.
We didn't hear that.
Because like, dude called me a bigot, called me anti-Semitic. He called me all this because I said simply, I don't agree with. I think that NBA and them got it wrong on his punishment.
Right. That's
crazy. So that's why I'm gonna personally We're gonna talk about this face to face.
Is this a former friend that I personally know?
No, you ain't never meet him.
Okay.
Yeah, you ain't never meet him.
So
You know what I'm
if
saying?
we're gonna be honest, and again, we said we're not gonna go personally into Kyrie and Kanye.
No,
but
we're not. That
the punishment, if we as a panel full of African Americans, the punishment that Kyrie received is buck breaking. Is buck breaking at its finest, and we would be foolish not to believe it. Kyrie has been set up as an example. It's the slave master saying you overstepped your boundaries, and we're gonna put you out on display, and we're gonna whip you in front of all the other slaves so that nobody else tries to do this. It's like Toby getting his toes cut. Like we're gonna make sure nobody else tries to rise up.
You gotta grovel to us now. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing, like, yo, have we gotten to the point where people don't make mistakes? You know what I'm saying?
And then
like if you make, and then here's the thing, I'm a true believer in the mistake of the non harmful, like physical wise mistake. Like, I mean, really, you made a, you know what I'm saying? He shared a tweet.
It was a victim.
He tweeted a book that some people agree with, some people don't agree with, but it's available for everybody to read.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that means if you don't agree with him tweeting it, that means you must not agree with Amazon holding it.
And that's
you know
what I'm saying. We're going to punish Amazon for having it.
Yeah, so you don't sit back and say Kyrie. You can't sit back and say Kyrie Irving is anti-Semitic without saying that they anti-Semitic.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's the problem, though. The world became too sensitive.
All the white people love to talk about free speech. We love the
free speech. So remember so that's going into an even bigger.
He just tweets it, and now it's like,
so that goes.
He didn't even speak it, which is crazy. Exactly. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and
that's why Amazon has it. It's free speech. There's probably a lot of bad books on here. It is.
So that goes into an even deeper topic where we talk about free speech. Free speech is mentioned in the Constitution. It's for the free man, but if you go deeper into the Constitution, a black man is not considered a free man because we are only 3/4 of a man. So freedom of speech does not apply to us.
That.
It's just not black people. I think it's people.
It's a political
it's
to check in on that.
Yeah.
We need to amend that.
Because here's the thing, because
no one suggested that. Like,
that's the bigger question. Like nobody ever went back and said, "Let's go and amend the Constitution."
And got rid of prohibition, and they changed it back, and it was okay. But then the part we can't
the whole masses. That's where you go wrong. You need to amend it for yourself.
But you know
because
what?
They have the 13th Amendment and then they have the 14th Amendment. Which one are you?
You know what I am?
I'm with Detroit Auto Parts, the official auto parts store of Redline Radio, and home of our original studio. They have two convenient locations. East side, call 216-531-7373, or call the west side location at 216-398-7373. You mention Redline Radio and receive 10% off on your purchase. Now back to the show.
I'm still waiting to bring my receipt back so I can get 10% off my purchase.
In the world where Kanye West is fighting a quest to go east. And then everything else went south.
Kanye West versus like Saint North. Saint North and what's the other one?
Chicago.
No, really?
Yes,
the map.
name is Chicago.
So we got Saint, we got North, and we got Chicago.
So let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think people sell their souls? Do you think people sell their souls?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know.
To what? To who? Like what? Like does the soul go in a box and then they put it in a furnace?
People say they put it in everyday life.
Is it a metaphor or is it like a living?
Yeah, like
you know what I mean. Like,
I think it's.
Are you cold afterwards?
Metaphor. I think it's a metaphor.
I think it's a metaphor.
Literally sells. I mean, unless we playing Mortal Kombat, you pick Shane Song. You know.
I think it's more of a more like a
1350
because like you're going against your morals,
right?
Yeah.
Which
you sacrificing,
right, from being a human being
so
to do the things that you do.
Bingo.
More so
to a
than
puppet.
Some guy coming up and be like, "Hey, sign your name." Gotcha, bitch.
Right.
Hey, like that.
So I'm probably gonna get shot for this. I believe a lot of female rappers sell their souls to become famous in the industry.
and I think they might not even know it because
they know it. They know
They
it.
know
I mean,
But
like, but
they-
before
they-
you even know it, because think about it like this, right?
Nicki Minaj knows.
Think about it like this: you're a novice actor, actress,
what was
music
her name?
artist, right?
Lil' Kim knew it.
All right, let's follow me on this trail here. Say, for instance, you're a new actress. You go out and move out to Hollywood, or you're a new actor, you move out to Hollywood. Or say, for instance, you're an artist and you go down to Atlanta, right? Now, you got your girlfriend and you're super faithful. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Now, here's the thing. And you going into the industry with the best intentions. You're working your ass off, you're making the best music you can, you're doing your shows. Now, you strike hot. You know what I'm saying? Now, you out here on the road. You know what I mean? You out there on the road. Now you ain't at home as much. You feel me? What? Now you're already doing one thing, sacrificing what? Time. Boom. So that's the first sacrifice right there.
Time and family.
Not even knowing it. Like, you're not even knowing. You feel me? And if you really care about that person, that's a part of your heart and a part of your what? So, right? You know what I'm saying? So there you go, right?
You
so
gotta know that you're sacrificing time.
But here's the thing.
I'm pretty sure y'all had that conversation. Like, hey, look,
yeah, but
I can't be at home as much if you.
I'm talking about with the intentions of knowingly that you're you're changing who you are. You feel me? Like it's like that's what I mean. Like, people subconsciously, like, you're in the game for the right intentions, but in sacrificing the time, you don't realize that you're sacrificing something bigger than just that. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying?
I need you to keep going.
All right, yeah. Let me keep going. So now you're on the trail. So you're on the road, and now you gotta say, for instance, you're an actress and you got this movie role, and this movie role is by your favorite director, right? Morally, you don't kiss girls, but in this scene, you gotta like make out with a girl. And if you turn it, and everybody knows, if you turn this director down, you might not get this opportunity again. You feel me? Not only that, this director might spread your name around like, hey, don't work with them. They ain't, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? They ain't with the shits. Now, you in Hollywood. Your rent due next week. You got $500,000 as a signing bonus waiting on the table that can change your whole life. Being in this movie is about to change your whole life, and you're a pretty good damn actress. So therefore, you do this movie role, fuck, you don't even know. You might get nominated for a Golden Globe. You might get nominated for the Academy Award. You feel me? Magazines. All that is right around. All you gotta do is sign that fucking piece of paper. You know what I'm saying? You're hungry as shit. Your Chinese food is old. That shit got mold on it. Yeah. Your people's telling you, like, look, come on home. You just talked to them on the phone yesterday. They telling you, yeah, just come on home. You've been out there, you've been working hard, and you about ready to pack your bags and move back home. And they saying they support you, but you don't want to hear that I told you so. You don't want to hear that. You don't want to admit to people that you got defeated. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to admit to people that, yeah, you worked your ass off and it ain't happened. So now you got this contract and this director that everybody knows, and nobody knows you. What you gonna do?
So I think speaking as a female,
and then they sign it. Oh, go ahead.
As a female, I don't think it's as hard for us to accept that contract as it would be for a male, because we don't. Yeah, you. I think the way you work. Exactly. That was different. Because for a male, accepting that homosexual role is different. Because for a female, if whatever say, hey, you got to kiss another female.
You know what?
For dude, like this works for dude.
We don't attach emotions to it.
Right.
Man, hold up, no, don't say that now. No, hell no.
Contrary to what people believe,
man, that's about to start
contrary to what people believe,
a
kiss
I do now.
Can honestly be just a kiss for a female.
Yeah.
It can honestly just like
Unless it's her dude kissing another girl.
That's
what everybody.
Oh,
so listen, the act of kissing is not what we attach the emotion to. It's the betrayal.
Yeah, because I ain't kissing no dude on camera.
That's a whole different thing.
That's something I want to be able to do. They wanted to cast me for something like that. I couldn't.
Because at that point in time, I'll be like, yo, this, I guess this acting shit ain't for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get like that was my sign. Like, you know what? I'm just gonna.
I'm gonna go back to rapping.
Yeah.
What's the show that
I'm just gonna make beats.
What's that?
Like Mark song.
P-Valley. P-Valley, the boy that played both of the actors that play in P-Valley are both straight actors. And they are making one hell of a check.
I haven't even watched that show.
I mean, the guy from Will and Grace,
but from what I've heard about it, if it's any male actors in there doing anything that a female should be doing, no, you can't convince me.
Look, I'm sorry.
I mean, that's not
man. As a man, you gotta.
I'm gonna throw this out there because a lot of people don't know it. But a lot of people don't know it. Will Smith played gay in a movie.
Yeah, we know
referenced
that. 6 Degrees of Separation, his very first movie role.
Yeah.
But
Look,
Pete, though.
look how it escalated his career, though.
But look how all the actors start out.
How
Like
do you
Jamie
think
Foxx,
that
when he
is?
was on The Living Color.
You
Sinead Wanda, dressed like a woman. Martin Lawrence, Shanae. You know what I'm saying?
Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
One of the richest black men.
Remember
More
the
you
dude
a
from the
masculine
NBA
yourself
that played Grandmama
like
in the
as
90s?
a man, as an actor, like, cause you got more experience in the
David
industry
Robinson.
than I do.
No, it wasn't David Robinson. What was
I
the
was doing a
basketball
movie
player
called
name?
Marshall from Venus.
Right.
We had a scene where I was playing the nurse at the station for the emergency room.
Okay.
So they gave me a blonde wig, the nurse's hat, the nurse dress thing. And I don't know why, but they gave me pantyhose and they were only shooting from here. That's what I'm saying.
They didn't even give you the right size.
The group is like, listen.
They said go the whole 9. They said go the whole 9 yards.
She's still feeling it in
They
here.
said go and put them on. You like, no, I want to put them on.
It's extra for the full effect.
Because they want you to feel the full effect. Because if you feel it from
Whatever.
your knees
Whatever.
up, then you're going to get into the
And
character.
I killed the role.
That's just doing too much.
That part.
Long
Like,
story
look,
short.
like I might not have
That's just
liked
doing
it,
too much.
but I still killed that role.
Right.
And sometimes you got to take yourself out of it. Like,
I was every extra in the movie.
But see,
That's what they made me, every extra in the movie. Anytime somebody got killed or something, I was the one that got killed.
man, dog.
Plus, I was every extra.
You were,
listen, I didn't want to.
yeah. You just crinkled and crackled all in my ear, man. Just crinkling and crackling.
Listen,
you trying to be all discreet with
I
your
was
secret
waiting for
society and
somebody to crack
Doritos.
their bag open.
Right.
I didn't want to be the first person.
Yeah, but look though. But then, but back to the whole scenarios and whatnot. Like even with the dude at P Valley, you know what I'm saying? Like for most dudes, now that's a great example for us. Now that's us fellas, right? Now me as an actor, and this will be fucked up, right? You already on the show. And you ain't had no indications you was about to do and you're on the show, you on contract to do 3 seasons, right? And you got this, and in the first season, you're like, man, I love this character. I'm gangster as hell, I'm rapping and shit like that. And then they come to you like, yeah, so in the 3rd episode of season 2, you're gonna get drunk and you and your partner gonna bang. You on this show.
That's how you say it. And it's popular there.
Like, and it's a popular show. Like, yo, look, I'm gonna tell, like, look,
Right.
and me as mine. So I'd be like, well, damn, I guess y'all gonna have to kill me off, huh?
No, they're not gonna kill. They're gonna say the role of it will be played by.
Great, cool. Y'all can bring in Terrence Howard. I got some recommendations, but
I don't even.
I guess my time on this show is complete.
I don't think Terrence Howard has ever played that role though.
Yeah, but it's like Denzel. He's never done it. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's part of Terrence Howard's limit.
I think the closest thing that Denzel has ever done something like that was in the movie Philadelphia because he was Tom Hanks' defense attorney. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like that.
close.
Yeah, that's not even close. You feel me? But then that's what I'm saying. Denzel was like, he was like, look, I'm not playing that character. I'm playing that one because y'all like, but you're really good. You're a great actor, Denzel. We would love to have you play. No, I got. Call Tom Hanks. I can give you his number. He's down for some shit like that. Like, that's not me.
Well, look what they did for Tom Hanks' career.
Right, he became
pretty big. He got nominated for Oscar.
But that's what I'm saying. So that's where people get that whole sell your soul shit from because they're like, say what? We had a caller?
No, she said it's frozen. So I it's gonna.
We ain't frozen. Yeah, we not frozen.
Ever since you set that bag down,
Let it go.
Right on. But now for a lot of people that's into that sell your souls and Illuminati shit, that's where a lot of that stuff stems from, right?
So let me ask a question.
Because they'll be like, oh, Jamie Foxx sold a soul. They had him dressed like a woman.
So
they was like, oh, Kevin Hart dressed like a woman. Will Smith was gay. They all sold their soul to get to where they at.
Let me ask a question. Because selling your soul don't always have to be playing in a homosexual. Because some people say Halle Berry sold her soul for Monsters Ball.
Right. Getting smashed like right there on camera. Like, look, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. I have not seen no parts of that movie
He was making
outside.
her feel
And
good.
that,
She just wanted to feel good.
5 minutes.
I want to
later,
feel good. She just
I don't know
wanted
what
to
to
I was mad as hell that white man was tearing her ass.
I was mad too. And you know what I did? I just
I
visualized.
think every black man did not like that.
What I did was
I ain't racist.
I removed Billy Bob out the way and I visualized it.
Every teenage boy.
I was like, if I was an actor, this is how I would have did this.
Billy Bob was doing his Dougie like.
Hey, look, Exactly. Like, look, if Billy Bob Thornton was like,
He
we're
still
doing
think he
what?
the shit.
We're doing what today?
Listen,
He still think he the shit.
On purpose.
he showed up to set that day like,
Think
Man,
about
listen.
it.
I'm
That show
ready.
is on purpose. They took
He
one
had
of
to be
most
the happiest-
beautiful,
he
most
was stretching for it and
perceived beautiful
everything.
black women in
Like,
the community
Uh-huh.
and get it took down national fucking TV.
But she already played a
movie.
crackhead, though. Losing Isaiah.
that was
Wait,
different.
That's a totally different thing.
That
Hold
was
up.
different. Listen,
You got
Bad Blues.
you got one of the most beautiful black women.
When- and-
Tracked
and-
down
and
by one of
She
the
plays a
most
great crack.
low down, scruffiest ass white men.
Billy Ball.
And he was
And his
playing-
name is Billy Ball.
and he was playing the son of a
The most
racist
sick
at the
man
time.
ever.
So the message
Billy
behind
Ball.
that whole movie, like
It was
a
very
slap
intentional.
to every black person.
Listen,
in
I was
America.
mad.
We like,
Like, you can't tell me every black dude across the look. I'm gonna tell you like this. I heard a silence in the air when Monsters Ball came out.
and then they
And
had
every
already
black dude
elected
across
to
the country was
PDD.
sitting there like,
Fuck no.
I was 15, like, fuck this shit. I gotta see this shit, but still. Fuck this shit. I just gotta see what.
No, I had to one up Billy Bob when I'm like, man, that's why I'm from Cleveland, just like she is.
That didn't one up. He hit it. He hit it. He hit it.
She from Bedford.
I could go.
Billy Bob was like, whatever.
That was the most Cleveland answer ever.
I could go to Bedford and look at some
Like, great story,
That was the
bro.
most
outfit.
Cleveland
She
answer
from
ever.
she gonna
Like,
she
yeah,
would've-
you be from Cleveland.
she would have that was the most Cleveland, but she would have hit you back like I ain't from Cleveland, I'm from
I
Bedford.
got the best
Right.
right. Cleveland
You know,
right here.
you know how the suburbs be. They be acting like they
She
just
be like, hey, guess what, Nick? She's from
million
Bedford.
miles
I ain't from
away.
Bedford. At least I said Cleveland because I ain't from Bedford.
Listen, but you know how they be in the suburbs. They be making sure we know that they
They do.
But they say
the
that, like,
suburbs
she
ain't
sold
from
herself.
Cleveland until Cleveland won the NBA championship.
Now, like, but
Then
people know,
everybody was from
now,
Cleveland.
every
yeah.
single entertainer, they don't say they sell us like they say Michael Jackson sold his soul, and he was trying to get it back. They say Prince sold his soul, he was trying to get it back.
They definitely
say
said both.
Tupac sold his soul, trying to get it back.
No
Biggie,
refunds, nigga.
No.
Jay-Z,
All souls
like
are
like
final.
you name it, every black artist that's hit, like.
What?
But this is one thing that like, and this is where a lot of people ain't pay attention to what Tupac was talking about when he said kill Illuminati, right? A lot of people say when Tupac said kill Illuminati, he was talking about he was going after the Illuminati, he was talking about killing them, right? Nah. And he even said in an interview when he was talking about killing Illuminati was killing the idea
Yeah,
that
of the Illuminati.
of the Illuminati because that's that's keeping the ceiling on black people that don't exist.
But
You
listen-
feel me? Because now people thinking like, oh, the only way this black man was successful is because he sold his soul to the devil.
But
the only
the-
reason why Barack Obama was president is because the secret
Right.
society of white people put him there.
All right, that,
Ask how many people actually watched that interview though.
But then that deters
And all
any
of
black
it's
kid's
bullshit.
dream ever want to be a president
You should
because
all
they're
of
like,
it
I don't want to be a
president
puppet
if
for
you're
these
black.
white people, so I'm not going to be president.
Right.
But what if it's not like that? And now we're preventing actually people that could do something good and change the world, stopping them from getting and wanting to be in the politics because now they done got motherfuckers scared
they
because
shouldn't want to be in politics.
say what?
They shouldn't want to be in politics.
Why not, bruh?
Because it's just a bunch of crooked lines.
No,
Motherfuckers
no, they are
controlling you.
cooking in line. Like because here's the
Bruh,
thing.
the whole system is crooked.
So now, so guess what? You know what that
Tear
means?
down the
By
whole-
giving that message, but wait though, giving that
You
message to
gotta tear down
kids.
the whole
Now we
system
ain't never
every
going.
bit.
All right, so now, all right, cool.
So we
So
gonna let
taking
them
down
have
the whole system, huh?
Let them have their
Great.
system. Let's build our own.
Yeah,
Stop
that
trying to
boy. That's
change
where I'm
this
at.
one.
I'm
Alright,
trying
cool.
to change this
What's
one.
the plan?
Let's build our
something
own.
else.
Like
We
all right,
have to
when
go
people say
somewhere
that,
else.
when people
Find
say
a
that,
place
yeah,
first, 'cause
it's
they
like
got
you know what, you know what?
But look
Instead-
what you about to say.
No,
Look what you about to
wait.
say.
Instead of like, there's a lot of people that say that, but how many people got a plan? We got a blueprint. Like, who do we have a summit?
How
Are we
many
gonna have a
of us are-
meeting?
how many
Like,
of
what
us
the
are
fuck? We
pushing
gonna have a
people?
Zoom chat? Like, what are we gonna?
But that's
When
the
is we
thing.
gonna put together the plan?
As long as we still trying to fix this
Possibly
system, we ain't gonna
Zoom chat.
never have a plan.
Did y'all hear this? Have y'all heard that
Possible
Mayor
Zoom chat.
Bibbs is facing criticism for still acting his age and partying?
Nope.
Like
Never even
that's
heard
what black people face in politics. Like he can't even be in his 30s and party because people are like, you're the mayor. How dare you go to a party?
Right. They prefer them to be in their mansions having cocaine.
Is he handling his business?
Yeah, exactly. That's
Is he
what-
handling
His
his business?
study.
Is he handling his
Sitting in
business?
his library.
Is the city doing better?
But
Is
we,
the poor
but we,
neighborhood
but we
doing
got
better?
Rolls Royce in the
senators and,
driveway.
and politicians that's doing way more than just partying.
I'm gonna
And
go
yet,
have a drink.
the focus is on Mayor Bibbs for going to a party in Akron.
Leave him
All
alone.
right, because here's the thing, right?
Grown ass
And
man.
he should be able to, but this is the reason why, right? Because at this point in time and knowing the plight that we're up against as black people, when you know what I'm saying, because we hold ourselves to a higher standard because like in a lot of ways we got so far behind in the race, right? So therefore, when we get our people in those positions, you know, like they like it's almost like we want them to be on not even their best behavior, but like unless things is like seriously improving, like do you really got time to party? You know what I'm saying? Like
we expecting so much more from them from a system that they never going to be able to live up to what we looking at them to do. They're never going to be able to accomplish what we set them.
Let's be honest. He's the mayor of the city of Cleveland. It's only so much he can do. The Cleveland has had how many black mayors, and we have not cared. No part of Cleveland was like, we're gonna rally behind our black mayors, and we're gonna support them, and we're gonna show the world that we stand true to united black people. Like even with Mike White with his very
you got the judiciary
thin line of if I'm black or white.
Right.
We didn't stand behind Frank. We didn't stand behind Mike.
Yeah, but because here's the thing, like even with that, and I agree with you 100%.
But get all the all-star games.
Yeah, because here's the thing though.
Baseball,
like
basketball,
because here's the thing though, like
I'm just saying.
because here's the thing though, and this is where you can get where like and where it gets murky because like all right, so with the mayor, like because we got the judiciary system, we got the judges that we got to elect, then you got like the local, the districts and all that shit. All of that shit got to work together for the mayor to get some shit done. Right. And then but here's the thing though, for the people, then you got people that's working 2 jobs, 3 jobs. You know what I'm saying? They got to support their household. Who the fuck got time to keep up with every single damn political seat and making sure they all working together and shit like that? That's how they get away with the hustle because there's so much shit going on over here that they don't even have to do their job for real over here. Then by the time you recognize they didn't do their job, now it's too late. Now they out of office and they done made them a few $100,000 while they was in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
The next person in to do the same shit.
Right now, but here's even when it comes down to like the industry and people say like sell their souls, like that's where they say like even politics, like when you get to a certain level of politics, you got to sell your soul or you got to do this, that, and the third to get to this level. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just like all right, cool, we're gonna start our new system. And guess what? In that new system, when you have people that's gonna and then because there's gonna have to be still a chain of command, there's still gonna have to be rules, there's still gonna have to be laws, and guess what's gonna happen? People gonna end up complaining about that system too. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't fucking matter because like there has not been one time I have ever seen in human history where there has been a system that everybody said, you know what, this shit works. You know what I'm saying?
You never gonna say
they completely destroyed that civilization, that community
because they said it didn't work.
No, because
I'm gonna tell you the day you're gonna see that system.
Exactly. That's
if
the whole.
it worked, it would have
survived. Because
it's gonna happen. The day you're gonna see it is the day before the earth.
No, because the white folks said that didn't work. What I'm saying is somebody. Here's the thing. I'm not. You just literally said
even if it is successful for the people that are in it.
Yeah, somebody's gonna say
somebody that's be like, nah,
it's not working.
Like that. Somebody in the cut with a banana and a yellow suit.
Somebody. There goes. You're literally saying my point again. Somebody is going to.
Why are we trying to build our kids to work in systems rather than build our kids to be self-sufficient?
For us, because
either way it goes, it's still going to be.
Black Wall Street worked for us.
That's what we.
Black Wall Street worked for us, but somebody on the outside said it don't work for them.
But here's the thing, though. Even in the end,
if you get too high, the government go come find you. Mm-hmm. As whatever you go get, you get.
That's only if you're influencing multiple.
This dude was on
people,
Instagram, and he said he had this militia, and he was gonna make sure he had black people's back, and he got a whole like when all that stuff was going on, they went to Stonewall down in it was a Stonewall. What is it called down in Georgia? Yeah. All these white people were going rally there. So they said, we're gonna come there with guns and we have a militia, we have the right and all this other stuff. So he keeps doing all this stuff and people start getting all happy. He just got arrested and now he's getting 7 years in prison, federal prison.
You still gotta know how to move.
Okay.
Trust me.
So here's what we make our mistake.
Law shit, the way that y'all view this shit as
him going to social media was his biggest downfall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we as black people, we still gotta learn how to move in silence. We still if you doing it to really do it and you doing it for the people, don't broadcast it.
Here's the thing. This is what I believe. Like I think I don't trust none of it. Like and what I mean, I don't trust none of it is like even I don't even
that's what
like here's the thing. Like I'm skeptical of all of it. I'm even skeptical that like here's the thing, and I agree with you, Deli, on the point, but then I'm even skeptical of that because I doubt that you could be born in a country that will give you loopholes to get out of it.
But that's
you know what I'm saying? Like you trust it.
Most people think that the United States is a country.
All right, but what I'm saying, whatever.
That's the first
But here's the
fuck up
thing,
right
whatever,
there.
what I'm saying, whatever system that you think, or whatever, like this, all that, like that you think, like the whole world is set up where you're not. There's only so far they're gonna let you go. Period. So like whatever sovereignty or anything like that, I think that's an illusion too. I think they throw that up on you because like you're gonna need some. You're gonna have some.
They
people.
gave you that Illuminati scare then.
No, I'm not
Because
scared of
you
you.
putting
What
the
you mean?
ceiling on yourself
Exactly.
by being afraid of the fact that you can break past.
But
what they
what I'm
told you
saying,
is
so
impossible to break past.
what I'm saying is like, what's the difference between some, like, say for instance, a sovereign citizen and somebody that's just
Sovereign
like,
citizen is an oxymoron.
or a sovereign person, sovereign human being? What's the difference between like the true difference between a sovereign human being and somebody that just living their day-to-day life?
Because a sovereign human being knows their rights as a human being,
But a
and
person
knows
that-
that they won't let them be abridged because somebody telling them that this is the way it is.
Yeah.
So wait,
Sovereign
you could be an everyday
knows how to
citizen and
represent
know that too. You can know that information to be an
You can
everyday
know
citizen.
that, but if
But do
if
you
you're not
represent yourself
exercising
as that?
then
What if that you could
still
also choose not to? You could be like, I know that, but you know what?
But
I'm
I'm
saying,
gonna
for
choose
that,
to be a slave.
what is the difference? So the only difference
So that
is
means you're
knowing.
not sovereign.
No, the difference
No,
is acting on it.
Yeah,
You
the
can
difference
both
is
know
being
it, but
the
who
choosing to
acting on it?
act.
All
Who
right.
actually walking it rather than just talking about it.
Okay, what I'm saying is, say for instance, you got somebody that's walking it, and then like, what is the extra additional benefits of sovereign compared to, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you get
You
like
don't
you
fall
can live
under the
freely.
laws of the United States
You
of
realize
America.
that, yeah, you
You
realize
don't
that
have
these
the
statutes
you
and
realize that
ordinances don't
the
apply
laws
to
of the
you.
United States of America do not apply to
so
you.
you can speed and don't have to worry about it.
Well, yes, you
as long-
can.
as long as
You
you
don't
don't
even
hit
have to.
Okay, all right, cool.
You don't
As
even
long
have to.
as you
So let me
don't
ask you a
hit
question.
somebody-
You can drive
Do you
without a
want-
license
Let me ask you
and
a
not
question.
worry about it.
Like, do you want to speed? Do
Yes.
you want to drive 100
That's
miles
what
an
I'm
hour on
saying.
the
Y'all
highway?
know,
No,
y'all
you
know this
can-
shit
you
totally
can-
different
you
than
can-
what I do.
So this is like a mindset.
No, this is not. This is real.
Knowing the
The
actual
law, the law.
Okay, so
instead
you
of just
telling
the
me you
laws
can,
that they want you to know.
so if the police come by, you can still go. You don't even have to stop because
No, you
No,
can
you
stop,
gotta
but you have
stop.
to
Well, that's
identify
what-
your.
So
But
you
this
still
is-
not,
you
it's
have
still,
to
it's still
identify
rules you
yourself.
gotta abide by,
No,
period.
no,
That's
no,
what I'm saying.
no.
That's
So,
what
but you
I'm
just
saying.
said you gotta
It's just
stop.
a
No,
way
you
to
stop.
move.
If you
All right, so
stop,
if you don't stop, what happens?
If you don't stop, you're going to cause yourself to be in a
Yeah,
situation that you don't have
so
to
you
do
can
it.
stop.
Okay,
Based
so
on what?
When the
Based on the
police
fact that
come,
if you run
okay,
from the
so you
police,
stop.
whether
But if you're sovereign,
The
if you
police
keep
come
going,
to you, what
do
do
you
you
get
say?
away
You
from it?
identify yourself as a
Go
sovereign
ahead, go ahead.
citizen.
All
You
right.
let them
If
know
they
that
stop
you do
you-
not abide
Hold on, let me
by
let me
the laws
say
set by
this.
land.
If they stop you,
Yeah.
yes, stop. If they pull you over, stop.
Right.
But the minute they turn on those red lights, blue lights, and sirens, and they don't have an injured party, somebody that can attest to there being a crime committed, they've committed a felony
No,
on their end.
And I
Wait,
get
let
all
me
that.
finish.
Go ahead.
Most people don't know that though.
Mm-hmm.
No. I
And
feel
they
you on
won't
all that.
tell
I'm
you
talking
that.
about the whole stop part. Why do you have to stop? If you sovereign, can't you just
Because
keep
you're
going?
smart.
No. It's smart. I'm just saying though.
I like that.
No. But like smart, like, but here's the
Because
thing though.
you're
If you're
smart.
sovereign, like, do they still get?
Even police officers
But-
stop when another police officer
I
pulls
mean,
them
yeah,
over.
you-
No.
At the
No,
end
you
of the
don't
day,
get my
you're
question.
just-
What I'm saying is, if you're sovereign, why can't you just keep going? Like, there's some rule that you
Because
gotta
it's-
abide by.
Because the rule. Yeah, you're right in that sense.
At the end of the day, there's some.
rules of
At the end of the
engagement,
day,
yeah,
there's
but
still
there's no
something that you
laws.
gotta.
So
There's
no
a reason.
laws
So that's-
that
What I'm saying
that's
is,
a rule
and
of
if they
survival,
do
though.
stop you, right? You feel
That's a
me?
rule
Like,
of survival.
That's
Survival.
natural
The
instinct.
survival in me says I'm going
so
to
they're
stop.
not. So, but here's the thing though.
Because
like,
if I don't stop,
no,
they're
wait,
going to
wait,
run me
wait,
They're
over.
gonna shoot me.
They're
They're never
gonna
gonna find out I'm
they're gonna
sovereign
shoot me,
because
say
now
I was
I just given them a reason to
belligerent.
because you were breaking a law.
No,
No.
because
But
you
why
were-
were they? So why were they chasing you? If you were a sovereign, could you be
Do you,
like, hey, I'm
think, do
sovereign?
you think that they are schooling these
That's what I
police
said. You
officers?
identify
Do you
yourself.
Yeah, that's why.
They're
don't
telling
know.
them
Because
what they
because
don't know.
because why at the end of the day there's still the rule you still have to identify yourself. So
No, you
technically,
don't.
so if
No,
you don't,
so
why can't you just keep going?
I don't have to ever get.
You still
listen,
stop.
I don't
You
have
can
to.
stop
do
and
you
not
see-
identify yourself.
I can identify
you
myself
gonna
as a
stop and
sovereign
you just be
citizen
quiet.
You can
and
stop.
never give you
Not-
my name.
Not say a damn
Yeah,
thing.
I never have
Hand
to
them
tell
the
you my name.
questionnaire that they
Listen,
legally
yeah,
have to
it's a
fill out
it's
as a public servant.
yeah, it's a book,
you
a
have
questionnaire you can
wait,
hand
wait,
them.
wait. So you just
wait.
get to drive with this questionnaire. I'm just trying to get the facts. You
Yeah.
have a questionnaire
Yeah,
But
on a clipboard. Have it ready.
no, not a clipboard.
You ain't gotta have a
Well, no, you
clipboard.
want to make sure they fill it out right.
no.
they got their own clipboard. That's
Yeah.
on them.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you hand them the thing. You say,
You just got to put them on notice that you know what the fuck you talking about.
Okay.
Once they realize you know, once they realize you know, and that you live in this lifestyle, they gonna back down
A
anyway.
lot of
So-
times
so
they
as a-
will, but they still
Right.
will
But,
try
we
you
got us a
just to
smart
see
one.
if you really know.
So-
So if you just driving around with that piece of paper and you ain't did no research on why this piece of paper obligates them to the laws that they signed the oath, swore oath to uphold, they can still put you in their jurisdiction and treat you just like anybody else.
You don't even got to roll your window down when the police pull up. That's
Yes.
what people don't
Yeah,
understand.
like so you could like drive 130 miles an hour down to 30.
And as long as nobody got injured while you was doing that, they
It's
have no right
yeah,
to pull you
it's a
over.
such thing as a victimless crime.
Right.
Police do not have a right to charge you with a crime if it is victimless.
So let me ask you a question then. Would I just be
It's,
able-
as a matter of fact, it's
so I
not a
could do that,
crime.
and
if
would I
it's
be able to
victimless.
keep driving to my house and then just wait for them to like when I stop at my house, then hand them the piece of paper?
That's because again we
It
going
wouldn't
back.
be smart. Why?
We
Because what
going
would
back
happen?
to the law of the land, the survival.
Yeah, law of the land. So at the end of the day, there's still
You
what?
still thinking,
But the law of the land is the law of the
you
land.
still
That
thinking,
ain't
like,
I'll have nothing else to
You
say
still-
because at the
you
end of the
still-
day, there's still a
you're
law
still-
somewhere.
You're still approaching
You're
it
not
from
really
the
solving
mindset-
nowhere. You
you're
see what I'm
You're
saying?
still approaching it from the mindset that they teaching
Yeah.
these.
No, I'm
street
approaching
cops-
it at the
Wait,
mindset.
wait. You
They
still
get the
approaching
mindset.
it. You
I
still
ain't saying
approaching
that.
it. You still approaching it from the fact that you think that they teaching these street cops that this knowledge that I'm telling you right now. They're not teaching them this. They're leaving them liable for it because they know that they got surety bonds that will cover any incidentals, and if not, then they could just fire their ass. It's not gonna come
So
back. on
technically, they're
them.
not supposed to chase you if you're doing 100 miles an hour.
Well, we know that.
They're not supposed to unless you injure somebody. No, they're not supposed to pull you over. They're not supposed to turn their lights on.
But they have to chase you to pull you over if you're going
But that's
100
right.
miles
That's
an
what
hour.
driving over the
Like,
speed limit. They
like,
can chase you
really?
all they
Like,
want.
wait,
They can chase you all they want. But
I'm
the
just trying to
minute they
make sense
turn
of the
those
situation.
sirens and those lights on, and nobody was injured, nobody can physically write a sworn statement.
So
to say that
technically, you
these-
could just keep going to drive to your house.
But wait, you exceeding the
That's
speed
just
limit by
stupid,
doing
though.
that though. So why wouldn't they?
No,
come
but that's
after
the
you?
law. But that's the law that they're saying that
But
you don't
see,
have to worry about if
The
you were
speed
solvent.
limit, is
Imagine
a
a
man-made law.
So you don't have to worry about
And
it.
the speed limit is not a
Anything
universal law.
short of anybody being hurt or anybody's properties receiving damage from you is not a crime. It is a tort. It's a
Ooh,
statute.
that's a big
Right.
word.
So you
They
sovereign,
know
right?
that one.
So look.
I'm like, Pee Wee Herman.
You just got the bouncer.
So
I really know this shit, bro.
Oh, no, I'm,
I mean,
look,
well, I got
I'm not
two
down
law
that you do,
degrees, so you
but,
know.
but at the end of, I'm not down that you do. I'm not down that
I'm
you
always
do,
loose.
but I'm saying like that's
But no, a lot of people don't know
but
what the word
it's
tort
saying
is.
like that's a murky slope in the regards of the fact that
All
even
about how
still
you handle it.
you still have to stop.
Yes, you still.
So technically,
should
you
stop.
still ain't
don't
really
have
No,
free
you don't
because
have to stop.
do something
You don't
that
have
you don't
to
want
stop.
to do.
You're
But it would be
choosing to
wise
stop.
for you to stop.
And
Right.
you're
Because
choosing to stop because
at this
it's a,
point,
Because if you don't, what's gonna happen? There's
If
a
you
consequence.
don't, they probably gonna
So you're
run you
technically
off
not
the
free.
road.
That's literally a rule. Like,
I'ma
so
give
that's
it a
what
try.
that's
I'ma
what
try
a rule
130
is. You don't
on the
do this as a
freeway.
consequence.
If you get out of jail, you're free from jail, but that don't mean you could go out and fucking just start spitting on cops as soon as you get out. It's still rules of engagement. You still got to be smart.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
because
So at the
you
end of the day, there's
sovereign
still
people
rules.
are smart people, so they're not going to move in a way that's
exactly.
just blatantly disrespectful
You
to
gotta
They're not
understand.
gonna
public
beat.
safety.
So they're not just gonna.
Sovereign
They're not
people
gonna
have
drive past
studied the
speed
law.
limit.
Sovereign
most
people have
sovereign
made
people
their
won't.
stuff
So at
very
the end of the day,
familiar.
they're still gonna end up
with the
obeying the
law.
laws. It's my point. At the end of the day, because it's smart to obey the laws that they already set. So
No.
technically, you're still doing what they asked you to
I'm
do
done
anyway.
with
I'm
it.
not
Deli,
talking about.
Deli, he.
No, I'm
he's
totally
so-
getting it.
he's
Y'all
stuck-
not getting it,
over
but-
your head,
he's
bro.
stuck-
No, it's not. No, it's not.
He's
It's
stuck
It's
in a-
literally. I'm literally
Just
at the
because
level.
you
He's
are
stuck in a
No, I'm not.
mindset
No, I'm
because
not.
he's
you
gonna
are
be stuck in
having
it.
regard for public safety doesn't mean that you are subjecting yourself to the crime, punishment, and laws of the society that you are living
But
in.
no. But the public safety rules are set up by the man. So if you're doing that, that
But
means
if
you're
you-
abiding
if
by
you-
the
if you
man,
care
bro.
About the people around you, it don't matter what the fuck they say a law is. If you
You're
don't
just
want
gonna-
to fucking
you're gonna-
injure somebody, you're going to take precautions. Period. Nobody had to
Right.
write that
But
down.
if you injure-
you're a good
But,
person,
but
to
here's the
know
thing.
that.
What's the reason why you don't want to injure nobody?
Because you care about the
His
general
morals.
safety of people.
So at the end of the
That's
day,
not
But
a
that
law.
has nothing to
Morals,
do
morals
with
don't fall
obeying
under the
these
law.
statutes, laws, and
Morals
ordinances.
don't fall under the
If
law,
I'm
bro.
walking
end of
across
You
the
either
street-
born with
so at
morals
the
or
end
you
of the
not.
day-
street on a red light.
So at the end of the day,
That's a law.
so at the end of the day,
terms, that's
so at the
jaywalking.
end of the day, you're just gonna do. So at the end of the day, there's still a rule of doing the right thing. There's still rules.
There's
right?
universal law, bro. But these statutes, ordinances, and things that you have to pay for when you go to court, that they're dragging you away from the money that you could be making because now you got to appear here and you can't miss it. That shit dead
Yeah.
for me.
You are getting
Right.
a caller here on
That's
the
all
Gerber
I'm
Machine
saying.
and Tool Hotline.
Let's get him.
Oh,
And then we gonna get
Thank
to
you for
our
calling the
interview.
Gerber Machine Tool
We
Hotline.
got
Caller,
30
who's
we got 30
this?
seconds. Then we gonna get to our interviews. Caller. You're on, caller. You got 30
this
seconds.
is Kendra Bell.
Hey.
Let's go.
Hey, so I just had a comment. More than likely, if you're driving and you are an American national, you're more than likely not going to get pulled over because American
Tell 'em,
nationals have a
Kendra.
special place on their cars. But common sense should tell you that you shouldn't be speeding because that's not safe.
Because it's not safe. Why?
Common sense. It don't have to be a law for
Tell
them
him,
to-
Kendra.
Of course not, because the reason why it's not safe is because of the system that's
The
already
wife
set up.
has spoken.
You feel me? Like, yeah, she
It's
like
not
everybody
safe
spoke.
because it could be
The
raining,
wife
it could be
has
snowing,
Like here's the thing, right? Like here's the thing. The reason why
She's still
you
talking.
can lose control of your vehicle regardless of weather conditions and get into an accident.
Straight up.
Straight up, like to be
you can lose
sovereign.
control of your car going 35 miles an
be,
hour.
But to be sovereign doesn't mean that you are that you just totally ignore the law, like you just totally ignore the well-being of other citizens. Just because I'm sovereign and he's sovereign, we understand that there's other people who don't live by that
Exactly.
mindset.
So at the end of the day, you're still going to live by some type of code.
It's called a moral
to prevent you
sound.
from doing exactly what you want to
It's
do.
called
all the
moral
time.
sound. It's called moral sound. Moral sound. Moral sound says because I live my life a certain way doesn't mean I'm going to jeopardize Stephanie's life or Stacy's life.
Exactly.
Because I know that because I choose to not condemn myself to the laws of the land doesn't mean that Stacy feels that way or that Nick feels that way or Steph feels that way. So I'm not going to put them in danger by taking the police on a chase when I can simply stop. And if I know and I'm true to my conviction, I'm going to let you know that, listen, this is my beliefs. This is what I abide by. I am a sovereign citizen.
And you're about to pay me for this time.
Exactly. So if I know that I'm right, if I know that I'm walking away from this stop, I don't got a problem stopping.
Right. So therefore, at the end of the day, you're going to be because of the fact that because the reason why
Brandon, if you determined to follow the white man's law, just say that.
No. Let me finish. No. Because here's the thing. Because first of all, nobody's going to be disrespecting anybody on the radio. Because you know what I'm saying, like
y'all disrespectful
because don't accept the intelligence because I'm asking reasonable questions based upon what y'all saying, where we got an audience of people that listen, and information like this could be either taken as strategic or dangerous.
Right.
So therefore, getting clarity on it, you
responsibility.
can't say like, if you want to abide by the laws of the land.
But
just
they
say
go
that.
both ways.
No.
Because it's like an insult to our
How is
You let us talk. You gotta let him out.
It's not an insult asking reasonable questions when you're talking about laws and citizens. It's not. That's not.
It's not. But when you keep going at it, it's almost like
no, it's not that. No, it's getting the clarification because when
But
you're
we
talking
gave you clarity.
No, because when you're talking about laws and when you're talking about sovereign, that stuff for the average citizen, they don't understand that shit. You might. They might. So when you're talking about this, hell yeah, you want to get some straight up clarification because we have a responsibility to the public, not to just put information out there. So you might feel like I'm pressing the issue, but the whole thing is my responsibility as a man of the media, and it's our responsibility as educators to make sure that if you know this information, cool. So I want to see how much of this information you know. So when you're giving out, so therefore, when the people are listening to it, they got a full education to understand it and understand that we just not on here talking bullshit.
Exactly. Now, you know
but when you keep going, it starts to become a mockery.
But no,
it's not.
It's not.
It's not.
It's just
It is.
You're taking it like that, but that's not what it is.
I'm not taking it like nothing.
It might have been people that might not have understood it. Even if he got it already, it might be the people in the audience.
I get playing the devil's advocate, but at some point, the devil's advocate got to just like silence his voice and let.
So you got to be. So somebody got to be silenced because you don't like.
I didn't say
because you don't like them asking you a lot of questions.
I don't care about us, but you start to take the validity out of the point that we're saying if you're just constantly stabbing at what he said. Now we're looking like we're not valid.
That's just test, but that's how they gonna do you if you sovereign shit. They gonna keep jabbing at you and
here's the
see
thing.
if they can poke some holes in your shit.
You went to law, right? You went to law, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when somebody's on the defense stand and they just say something, do they just take their word or do they just or are they like constantly asking? Ain't that what you do?
So no, you can't constantly ask because that's called a badgering a witness.
So now we're about the laws.
But no, that's civil. That's civil procedure.
I was just saying a civil procedure, right? So therefore, but if it's badgering, if it's not pertaining to like
it's only badgering if you sit there and ask the same
question over and over again.
But I never did.
Ask different questions.
Even in law, if you even rephrasing the question a million times,
that's how they do for real. They really ask the same question.
At some point, the lawyer is going to stand up and say, objection.
At some point, yeah.
Your Honor, he's badgering the witness, and the judge is going to say overruled or sustained.
That's different than saying, oh, well, if you want to abide by the laws and just say that. That's totally different. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because I'm asking reasonable questions based upon something that a lot of people might not understand. And these are questions that they would ask.
And this is stuff that they need to know.
Exactly. So and
These
here's the
are
thing.
questions that they're going to be
And then
asked.
this is also preparation because while we're saying it, and we also have social media platforms, these are questions that people are going to ask you over and over again. So if you're not prepared to answer the
I'm
questions,
prepared to answer.
So if you all right, cool. So then we can't get agitated at it because now we're taking
Only
responsibility.
person agitated is you.
No, I'm agitated at how you're belittling what I was saying as far as like, oh yeah, if you want to abide by like you by the laws, just do that. No, because that's not what I'm doing. What I'm doing is asking questions to make sure that there's a clarification on the radio. You feel me? I didn't disrespect you at no or
But
respect.
how much? Well, you don't see it as
How much?
disrespecting. You don't see it as disrespecting, but that don't mean that I don't see it as disrespecting. That don't mean that Deli don't see it as disrespecting.
He didn't.
That don't mean.
I didn't.
But
This is the thing. Y'all both
But it's
did
no
see
disrespect, y'all. We a
disrespect.
family.
Yeah,
Y'all
that's
both,
what-
but this
you
is the
taking it
thing.
too- I don't take
Hold
none
on,
of this
hold
shit
on,
personal.
hold on. We're not gonna keep going back
we're
and
not
forth
about to
about
do that
this.
because
Yeah,
y'all
like,
take
This is
shit
the whole
too
bottom
personal.
line.
Y'all
We
doing too
all
much with that
have
shit at this
personal
point.
feelings, personal convictions. What offended him probably wouldn't have offended you. What offended you probably wouldn't have offended him. But the whole point is we got to hear each other out. That's what the whole point of the conversation is back and forth dialogue. You feel me?
Indeed. And see, and that's what we do here. You feel me? And at any point in time, I wasn't like, all right, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, y'all just talking bullshit. Or, you know what I'm saying? Y'all about to lead people straight. Like, I feel what y'all saying. And the thing is, me and Deli, we very hip. You know what I'm saying? I got hip to it from this man. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, like, yeah, we have to be able to, you know, examine situations and examine topics, you know what I'm saying, beyond just the scope of it, because what we're talking about is very deep shit, and the shit is responsible, you know what I'm saying, for people to, you know what I'm saying, to digest, you know what I'm saying, and they're gonna ask them questions. And not even those questions, they might even ask more than those questions. You know what I'm saying? And if we're gonna put the information out, like if I talk about surgery, I'm gonna have a whole lot of people, and I'm technically not a doctor, I'm gonna have a whole lot of people asking me questions about surgery. Now, if I'm not prepared to talk about my knowledge of surgery and all the diagnostics of it, then I'm not gonna put the information out there. Or if I am, then I'm not gonna disrespect. I ain't even gonna call it disrespect because maybe it's a strong word, but I'm not gonna off-put people questions because I'm the one who volunteered the information. You know what I'm saying? And we all having a discussion, so that's what it is. You feel me? And the thing is, we can all agree to disagree because really ain't no disagreement about it. It's just where at the end of the day, we trying to figure out, okay, so back to the topic: do people sell their souls? Is there, you know what I'm saying? Is there a ceiling on what can we do as humans? Period. You know what I'm saying? And if in order to get to true freedom, what do you got to do to get there? Do you got to sell your soul? Do you got to sign some papers to get off of this and get rid of your social security number? And then can you do that? Can you still have a successful record that's platinum on the TV and on the radio? Like, what the fuck is all this shit about? And for people that's in entertainment, people that's in sports, people that is designed to do things where other people pay money to see or hear, and they're successful, are they really fucking their lives up to get there? Or are they just getting it just based off of their hard work? Are they getting it based off of just, you know, people liking genuinely who the fuck they is? And if that is the case, then that other shit is a myth and a rumor, and that's bullshit. And if it's not, then we need to take a further dive and find out what's really behind that smoke and mirror veil.
So, without further ado, could we get into these interviews?
Indeed. And you know what we're going to get into before those interviews? A sponsor.
Speaking of, who is it this time?
Grown Wings Adult Services. Yes. It's the official sponsor of the state-of-the-art Studio 2. Grown Wings Adult Services has over 7 years of experience of taking care of adults with disabilities. For more information, call Lisa at 234-334-7547.
So, what we starting off with?
Let's start off with.
We got a hell of a panel.
We do. I don't know where to start off with. We're gonna start off with. Let's start off with Rufus, Stacy, the Malones.
Hey.
Welcome to the studio.
What's going on?
TMI. Welcome to TMI. So how y'all doing tonight?
Yes.
Thanks for sticking in. Now, I know these people personally, and I hate to put y'all business out there because they're very good at what they do. We all sold our souls together at the same time to get our skills. That was a fun ceremony, wasn't it? It was wonderful.
I got it straight from him. 23.
Uh-oh.
What phone is that?
Somebody audio.
That's not mine.
What phone?
Was that well, it was Tim. It was Tim. It's about time you fucked up, Tim, instead of criticizing us all the time about what the hell we doing, don't. Scoot over a little bit. Here, put the mic up. Do that, you know what I'm saying? It was Tim who did it this time. So, Rufus Stacy. Now, it's very rare, like in this industry where you run into, father-daughter, mother-son teams, like at the ground up. Like you usually, like one person is already blew up and then the other person kind of like rode the coattails. But both of you guys, like, you're both in industry and you're both making a name for yourselves individually, you know what I'm saying, where you might not even know that y'all mother and daughter. So I want to start off with Rufus. Father and daughter. I want to start off with Rufus. So where did
the day that you became
and by the way, Rufus is a veteran. Rufus is a veteran. So where did this start off for you, Rufus? Like coming out the military, like was it a or did she get you started? Like who started who?
I was just telling her about it. Mine started when I was like 5 years old at church. This group had got a little singing group, and we was gonna sing some songs. They was the deacon's sons, and they put me in because I was 5, so I was like the cute kid. And they had us standing at the front of the pulpit where the Lord said, "Give me," and everybody, and they said, "Let the babies go. Look at the babies."
So you was little Michael.
And it went from there. Started doing plays, and then next thing I know, I got in the service, and I was entertaining them, telling jokes and stuff for the troops and stuff while they was doing different things. And they said, "Hey, you're pretty good." In fact, I even had a singing platoon for the people when we do our march, and the captain would call me out and say, "Where my songbird at?" And I'd come out and do the thing, and we'd all go down, man. And we was jamming. Everybody like, "These dudes is bad." I'm like, yeah. So it just went from there.
So now that goes to you, Stacey. Were you inspired by what you saw from your father, or
I mean,
or did you get your coming to your own just by on your own?
Oh no! I mean, this is wake me up in the middle of the night. Stacey, come downstairs.
I got a video camera.
Yeah, he got a video camera, and the very first video for my when I was graduating from preschool, it was the newest thing. It was the 80s, 88, 87,
something like that.
And video cameras was brand new. My dad rented one from a store, and so he wanted to record my preschool graduation. That was at Kane Park. And so from that point, he was like, he got to get him one of them. And then he had it like a camera in a case, and it was everywhere was with this camera. And he would wake me up in the middle of the night, like, "I got an idea. Come downstairs." And then I'd do an idea, and then like we did a movie, and then next thing it was like he would record me, and I would make my Barbies do movies, and then it became, well, let me do like the show. So he really like fostered my creativity, which was like my playtime.
Director.
Yeah, and but he also like let me be like, it wasn't him just telling me what to do. It was him really letting me figure out and I want to try this. And like, okay, well, let's try that. And if it wasn't gonna work, he was like, well, why don't you think about this? And he'd be like, oh yeah, that is a better idea. And then we would do it. We would do commercials and then
Have you guys like done like any recent projects together? Like you wrote any like plays together, or movies, anything of that nature?
Well, in the film that I
TikToks?
did, no, you know what? I am like I got no problem with people that's older on TikTok. If y'all have the energy, do it. I do not. In my 20s, I probably would have had the energy and been like, hey, let's do some TikToks, but like, nah, I can't. It's like every day. Like, you want me to do this every day? Like, no. But we did do it. Yeah, like, no.
Nah, like it can be.
And it's different for girls. Like, no, I don't want to. But I enjoy watching people's TikToks. But yeah, so no, we had it, but we always had a good time.
I do acting on TikTok.
Oh, you do, and that's
I know. Nick is a good actor though. He's actually pretty damn good. Just had to give you a shout out. Give you a shout out. You know what I'm saying? No doubt, no doubt. He also got t-shirts too. So if y'all want some shirts with your name on or anything like that, like I'm with her, I'm with Dad or anything like that, holla at him. So before we move on to our guests, now I want you to tell everybody like currently like what y'all got going on. Stacey, you got Women in Film. Rufus, you know you're a great actor, so I know both of you guys are extremely busy. So tell the people what y'all got going on. Let's go with Stacey first. We're gonna start off with you.
You know, just the Women in Film is a nonprofit that I run for women in the film and television industry. We've got like an acting class going on for members right now. We've got a special if you want to join right now. You don't have to pay to January just to kind of try out, see if you like the organization. We do have men in the organization as well. We have writer series, so if you want to know about screenwriting, you can take that class for free. So it's a great resource that we're trying to give for the film community and people that's interested in the film community. So we're really excited about the stuff we've got coming in 2023. And then I'm just working on the docu-series for Cleveland Hip Hop, 216 Legends of the Land. We got coming out next year.
216.
Stand up. And it's going to be a docu-series on the evolution of hip hop in Cleveland, starting from Cochise to going all the way to MGK and the stars coming out, Ty Bria, everybody that's coming out now. So
like current MGK, like the dude with the nails and stuff, like MGK from like a few years ago. Like what did y'all bring? Like
it's basically sort of a history. So therefore, we'll talk about his emergence and what really our impact is to the hip hop. You know what I mean?
That's the dude, man.
I mean,
like, I ain't gonna get I can't give MGK a hard time. Like he made it out the city. It's hard to get the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
someone tell me when you get your check.
Thugs and Harmony. When you can't forget about Bone Thugs now.
That's a whole section, and we're so close to having everybody like interviewed.
Right.
With that, so
what you got, Rufus?
Yeah, I just did a commercial for Going There, the podcast.
Right on.
That was pretty cool. Very cool. And I just did a 48-hour thing too, but our computer crashed. We didn't get a chance to submit it, but it was a nice horror movie where we were doing a thing with a banshee, that thing that screams in your ear and stuff. Oh man! And we were playing me and Bernard.
Oh God!
We were playing brothers, the Juju brothers.
Oh my God!
We were working on Ghostbusting like. So
you know,
we might do a sequel to that.
Oh my
Juju brothers might come back out.
That needs to be something. You two together on screen. That needs to be something.
It was fun.
All right. Sounds real good. In my lungs. Now, before we get into
we ain't the weigh-ins yet, but we working on it.
I need a lot more of y'all too. Like it's like 30 of them. It's like,
I mean, I got like 10 first cousins. So and that our comedy runs through our family. Like it's nonstop.
And I'm pretty sure we all related. So
at some point, yeah.
Yeah. So it all works in the family. Now moving on. We get now give everybody information as far as where they can contact you, where they can see you.
Stacey Malone Film. Just my name and film right afterwards. That's on everything.
I'm on Facebook.
And Pornhub.
I love you.
And Pornhub.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. He's a good actor. What can I say? Very good. Talented. Multi-talented. All right. Sorry. Just trying to get you some more business, brother. So moving on.
Very disturbing.
Like I don't want to know how I got here.
I know how I got here. I want more else than that.
No.
That one I figured out. Like I don't have to worry about nothing.
Right.
Adrian is choking. Good. Nick, why did you do that, man?
I did no such thing.
Bad timing on the joke, brother.
That's the seasoning on them chips.
She was in mid
That's the
Dorito
seasoning on them chips.
First of all, she's chewing Dorito chips. She in mid too, and you said a funny joke.
On them chips.
She got Pepsi. She got Pepsi. That the Pepsi ain't gonna fully hit it.
That's the Cool Ranch powder.
That's gonna make it so.
That's the
Cool Ranch Doritos. Hey, why don't you go ahead and use your voice for that? Cool Ranch Doritos. They're Cooler Ranch.
I'm looking at them.
Adrian just fouled out.
No lie, these are extra. They got extra spice on them joints. Like they got extra Cool Ranch.
Now trying with extra seasoning.
It looks.
You good? You sure you good?
Tap out.
You sure you good? Her face was disturbed, wasn't it? Damn.
Then your taste buds start going through something. Then I thought your airways start fucking up. I'm like, oh, why did I say that?
And them the chips, like if you start laughing,
She inhaled the dust. She inhaled
I got
the
on
chip
black
dust
and
on
throwing
that
salt
one.
real well. Don't.
Hey, I'm not gonna say nothing else while I see you chewing on something, okay?
Yeah, let us
you
drink the Pepsi first.
Because soon as you went,
exactly.
piece of the salt got stuck back.
It was 3 chews, Nick. 3 chews.
Three of them.
Give them
3.
Throw with the Dorito.
Yeah, I think it was. I think she got 4. I think she got 4. I think she got 4.
To the left,
To the left, like Beyonce said.
Go to commercial.
To the left, like Beyonce said.
Go to commercial.
She needs help. She needs a beverage. Why don't you sip on
The
that?
camera's just gonna, it's gonna do one of them dramatic cut-offs like TMI will be right back.
TMI will be right back.
That is a TMI moment.
That is a
Camera flashback.
With some
Adrian's on the
beverages
floor.
for Adrian.
Tim is running across the screen. I don't know what to do.
He said, Tim ready across the screen.
We can't use the station phone to call 911.
Tim can't run.
It was Stacey's face when y'all had to see her face. It was
Nick up here like pour some Pepsi down the throat. Like just
Yeah, pour it.
kill me even more.
Open your mouth and put your head straight back.
I hate to
And say ah.
but we got
Like Trey Songz. Say
We
ah.
got time. We got time. Watch it.
They got
So,
time to
moving
kill
on.
me.
All right, so now we about to show.
Don't
now,
kill
before we
Adrian
get-
with the
Now we get
chips.
to our next guest, Gina Fiola. She brought a special gift for us. You know
Hey.
what I'm saying? Because guess what? It's almost Christmas time. It's the holiday season. And yeah, TMI, we're going to do some annoying shit for y'all motherfuckers. We got Christmas music, but
And it's
it's
almost my
good
birthday.
Christmas music.
Yeah.
This ain't the Christmas music that you're going to get annoyed with
We
like
like
Mariah Carey.
Walmart.
You know what I'm saying? No, it's better than Walmart.
No, I mean because Walmart already paid the Christmas.
You can only find this.
I hear
You
Mariah
can only
Carey
find
as
this
I
where?
walk in.
Where again? Where they
You
go?
can find this everywhere. Spotify,
I love Mariah.
YouTube, iTunes, all of the places.
Right on.
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud.
So I got a SoundCloud account.
So for all the people, we breaking the mold right now. So for all the people that don't like Christmas music, guess what? You
better get used to it.
No.
You
You
better
better
like it.
change y'all perception
You can
on
play this in
Christmas.
June.
Who
You
don't like Christmas
exactly.
You better
music?
sing along.
Look, and according to Gucci Man, every day is Christmas. So
Mariah Carey said that too.
so if you
Yeah, can't
Gucci
forget
Man,
about Mariah.
if you're listening, Gucci Man, this song is for you, brother.
I will.
I'm
Yeah.
playing Silent
Like,
Night.
for real,
Found.
But I got some. I'm not so fancy. Don't know the latest things. No, but I'm a I know the times are kind of rough now, but can we talk about it after Christmas? 'Cause right now I just want to stand underneath this mistletoe, so you can hold me near your heart and kiss me like it's going out of business, and tell me that I'm all you ever wanted for Christmas. 'Cause I wanna be all you ever wanted for Christmas. Ooh, I wanna be everything you ever wanted for Christmas. I wanna be all you ever wanted for Christmas. Ooh, I wanna be everything you ever wanted for Christmas. Peace and love and goodwill to men. Everybody make it home tonight for Christmas. 'Cause my babe said he's on his way with the perfect gift for me. And I can't wait till the morning comes There's love and presence everywhere and we're together. Spending time making memories and energy is right when it's just you and me, baby. It's just you and me. Cause I wanna be all you ever wanted for Christmas. Ooh, I wanna be everything you ever wanted for Christmas. I wanna be all you ever wanted for Christmas. Ooh, I wanna be everything you ever wanted for Christmas. Come, they told me.
Y'all pick that shit up off my goddamn camera. Oh shit!
Give me that watch.
Hey, calm down, baby, y'all.
Give me that watch and that ring.
Okay, all right. Calm down. Jesus Christ. Listen. This is my wedding ring now. Come on.
Pick it up.
Here. Just don't hurt nobody, all right? Y'all be cool. Hey, y'all, okay? Don't hurt my back.
Who is this woman?
It's my wife. Leave her alone.
I'm your wife.
I don't know who the hell you are. You need to get up out of here before we call the police, okay?
Our finest gifts we bring, pom, pom, pom. Pom, 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 pom. Pom, 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 me and my boo. Pom, 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 pom.
Yo. You changed my mind.
Round of fucking applause.
Round of
Christmas song. Yo, that's gonna be stuck in my head. I'm gonna think about that. I'm gonna play that on Christmas.
That song ain't even a Christmas song.
Oh my God. Yes, it is now. It is now.
That song is dope as fuck. But like for real though, I got one issue though. Y'all could have found a much better dude to be in that video. Who was that big fat guy that y'all had? He was a talented motherfucker. But still, like, where'd y'all find that guy?
You did amazing. You are.
That was good.
Bro, I was not
Look, that was a dope
expecting
video.
them to get robbed.
Yeah.
I definitely wouldn't expect y'all to come back to this.
That's Cleveland.
Right.
That is Cleveland.
Oh, we all in the Christmas mode again.
Like, that is Cleveland.
That song make you want to see snow.
There's so many people in the city that can relate to that.
Because she was in love with him. She just wanted a piece of him. Like,
Yeah.
well, you know what?
Nigga, I'm your wife. I'm what you. I'm the only thing you need for
But
Christmas.
look, after watching the video for like maybe 2 years after we shot it, it dawned on me I was trying to steal a family. You know what I'm saying? When you watch back at the video, it's like this homeless woman is trying to steal a family.
Yeah, she
You know
didn't.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
But
That's
all
all
she
she
ever
wanted.
wanted for Christmas was a
that
family.
life.
Okay.
All she ended up getting was the mistletoe
Right.
and his watch
You know.
to take
But-
back to her. You know,
But
her
she
box,
loved, and like
you
that
know.
was enough for her though.
After
At
that
the
scene,
end,
Yeah.
after that scene, I thought you was singing to him.
That was the original.
But he was
vision,
already
but-
right. I like that though. No, because that got a lot more meaning.
No,
Did
it
you have
did.
the
Like
concept for the video before or after the song?
after the song.
Like, got you. So what inspired you to write that song?
Somebody challenged me to write a Christmas song.
You
showed
video
did it.
definitely bring the song to life, like when,
But in a
like,
different
real,
way.
in
though,
a
like-
different way, like that. The genius behind robbing him, like, no, I want you for Christmas, like for real, for real. Like,
Run it.
like,
nigga.
run me your heart.
I thought I was
right
inside
now.
one of those snow globes that you
When
shake
she
up.
told me that part, she was like, I'm going to do it. I was like, okay.
You directed it?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, Stephanie, yeah. You know.
Okay.
So, yes, I
All right, so like that's all
So
right,
when
we
she
got
told me to
Stephanie
come, I was like, wait, what?
She
was like, let's do this. Okay, let's do this. Let's do it. Because I mean, there's a
both
lot
of you ladies.
because what she said,
Kudos.
there's a lot of sorrow in Christmas.
That was a beautiful video. Both of y'all ladies
did y'all thing.
Wow, man, that concept was amazing.
Now, this is one thing about now. Gina is a dynamic artist because you're not only a songwriter and a singer, you're also a producer as well. You know what I'm saying? So you do like everything you heard on that record. It wasn't from nobody else. Nobody else. She didn't have a band. She didn't have another dude like, hey, here's the sample.
Nope.
Like she didn't have another dude dropping the beat, like the drum. None of that.
Like, no.
She didn't even have a dude with the background, with no female in the background vocals.
No.
Hey girl, I want to get on the song with you. None of that.
Nope.
It was all her. You feel me? All her. You dig? Now, for a lot of, because there's very few artists. You got Kanye, you got like Pharrell, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then, but there's very few singers. You got Prince, you know what I'm saying? Like people that actually, because you know, you got a lot of great artists. They don't do all of it. They do one good thing very, very, very well. You, on the other hand, from the sound of it, from what I know, you're doing it all very, very well. How long have you been doing all of this? Doing you very well.
It's been, I'd say maybe about 20 years, something like that.
2 artistry.
So take
You got to make it sound even longer when you say. Like, dang, you couldn't just leave it at the 20 years.
Right.
It's like, dang.
Long ago. Like, yo, all right. So, where did you get your start? Like, how did it? What inspired you to? And where did you know you had that voice? How did you start?
Man, I didn't really start actively singing, you know, publicly until I was in my late 20s, you know.
Late 20s, what, like last year?
Listen, now we're trying to read, like she said, 2 decades.
Okay, like, I'm just, well, you just started last year, huh? Like, but that's it.
Late 20s was 20-some years ago, so yeah.
Wow.
Don't tell nobody else that.
Right on.
To your mind.
Take that secret.
You see that happened.
Yeah.
Wherever you can plug a plug.
Right on. So like, what was your inspiration? Like, what?
Well, I started as a poet. I started doing poetry, and you know, I saw somebody play guitar.
Corny.
I'm real, you know, I kind of got a competitive nature.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
And I saw someone play the guitar, and I was like, I can do that. I told myself I could do that. So I bought a guitar. I taught myself how to play the guitar. And then I would take my guitar to my poetry readings. And I just eventually just incorporated the music and just kind of veered away from just spoken word to just singing it.
That's listen, okay? Because I can do spoken word, but I can't hold a tone.
So Adrian, you could sing. We've heard. If anybody don't know, Adrian has an R&B album out.
He alive. And the truth ain't in it.
It's called Moan Thugs and Harmony.
It's called Throw That Album in the Trash. She ain't got it. It ain't in her. It sounds like some animals fighting at night.
But that's the beauty of the album, y'all. Like,
make me come.
You don't know if it's animal noises or if it's her vocals, and that's the artistic value of it.
That's a horrible comparison.
She got a whole song where there's nothing. Like, it's just no beat, no vocals.
It's just like cat.
And it sounds like Booty Tang. So, now, other than Adrian, what music artist would you want to work with and do some records with? Other than Adrian,
You know, I'm not really like starstruck. You know, I want to work with artists that are organic, that understand like the beauty of strong melodies and dope lyrics.
Like who?
It's not you, Nick.
I mean,
well, I know because I ain't no artist.
Yes, you is.
Anybody, you know what I'm saying?
Nick.
Look, low key, Nick, like for real, low key, Nick is a hot MC.
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna keep on putting you with the plug if you ain't gonna set the company.
I don't sing. That's what I'm saying. I don't sing.
We all know
I
that.
rap a little bit.
We're gonna drop an R&B album together, Nick. Me and you.
Know that. I ain't gonna be the one singing.
It's gonna be like Casey and JoJo.
Brandon and Nikki.
Oh man, you gonna come out right on the security guard's shoulders eating chicken?
I just see Nick being like, ooh,
Okay, the
yeah.
chicken part. I go for chicken. But the other shit, no.
Nick be all in for the spinners and stuff. He like,
You know how much free chicken we gonna get?
just get up there and
Definitely gonna have a button down shirt.
I just get up there and start dancing.
White linen, like what?
I get a pair of stunning shades.
R&B video in the rain.
I was gonna say you gotta
grab that air.
You gotta feel it like.
So enough of our enough of our platinum album that's coming out. Okay,
Like you want me to bring Michael Jackson
Back
out.
to Gina. Back to Gina. Because we gotta work on our vocals, but we're gonna get back to Gina. But we're gonna get our vocals together, bro. Like, ooh, yeah, you see that? We're gonna get that.
I don't see it.
We're gonna get that. Yeah,
I don't see
you
it.
heard that, right? You heard that. Ooh, yeah. Like, I got it though.
I don't see it.
Oh, I'm about to drop an R&B album.
She already don't want him on the track.
Look, that's what he jumping in on the beat like,
oh yeah. See, oh yeah, we coming to you, partner.
She
Like,
already
already.
want-
Like you
she
say,
already
say
don't
the
want you
best
on
for
the
last
track.
when you said that earlier. I'm like, okay. All right, big bet. All right, so Gina, now you got current music out where the people can find it. What's going on with the current music?
Yeah, I
What
got
they-
a bunch of music out. I got music on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, Deezer, SoundCloud. All of them, you know, I'm everywhere.
Type a name in.
SoundCloud.
Yeah, you can just Google me. I'm Googleable.
Google.
Is that Google?
I think I got a new shirt idea for it. Hey,
Trademark that shit. That is you. You heard it here first, folks. From Gina, Googleable. That's her word. It's a lot of black people in here. They'll come and find you and jump you. We're going to do it.
I'm gonna die before this day.
don't say that.
I didn't know you was eating another chip.
Who gave it a one chip challenge?
I would have waited.
I'm done
The
with
one
the
chip
The
challenge.
one chip joke challenge with Adrian.
It's these cool
But the bad part about it is he might actually not survive it because
Listen, we did say their name one too many times.
Right.
So all right, so now before we get on to our next guest, Gina, is there any shout outs that you want to give where the people can find you, where they can see you? You know what I'm saying? How people can see you.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I'm on YouTube. I'm everywhere. Just Google me. The correct spelling of my name is NGINAFAYOLA, all one word.
Hey.
Yeah, you can find my music everywhere under that name. I'm Gina Fayola. Must be heard on IG and Facebook and Twitter and such.
There's a lot of women that's gonna take Gina's approach to getting a man for Christmas this year.
Fellas, stay strapped.
Him being
They
married
telling-
don't stop y'all, lady.
Hey,
Gina showed y'all how to do it.
It was a whole bunch of black women across the country just watching
I'm
like,
your wife.
I get it now. That's all? Yo, fellas, be on the lookout.
Don't answer the door on Christmas.
So I'm gonna turn it over. I'm gonna turn it over to our co-captain. You know what I'm saying? That before I turn it over to our co-captain, I got one more bill to pay, and I'm gonna pay that bill with Dynatech. We stand behind our products with the warranty and customer service that keeps our customers very satisfied and earns us the ranking of best in the industry. Dynatech. Contact Dynatech today. 161 Reeser Court, Elyria, Ohio, 44035. Call 1-800-446-9001. Email sales@dynatech.com or visit their website at dynatech.com. Back to TMI. Chip came out of that sneeze. It was some spice and everything. Like that.
People don't believe.
She got something on her forehead.
I heard her smacking her hand. It was like,
Listen, they gonna be zooming in. They gonna be winding things back.
You got something on your eyebrow.
Really? Yeah.
like straight up.
That definitely wasn't a chip. That was probably definitely my eyelash.
So without further ado, the co-captain,
Chewed up Doritos.
my man DeLeon, kick it for our last guest.
Man, I usually don't get the interviews, but man, I'm about to try it out, bro.
Hey, don't worry, DeLeon, he's very good at his job. Don't get nervous. Now, if he asks you a question like, where were you born? What's your favorite potato chip?
Don't say the Cool Ranch 3.
Do you like my do rag?
What you do, the one chip challenge?
Listen, we've had
Just
that
roll with it.
right now.
DC.
Right, you started the whole chip shit. Deli, you started the chipping.
I didn't know it would turn to this.
The danger zone. That's what we're gonna call them.
Adrian blamed you.
All right.
I do.
So El Flaco.
El Flaco.
I'm sorry, Nikki, it's not you today. My
I'm
apologies.
gonna start it real simple. It's gonna get more complex as we go. But
He said he want that deli introduction.
when was the first time that you actually fell in love with your own music?
I thought he was about to say hip hop. I was about to be like, okay, brown sugar.
It took me a while though to fall in love with my own music, cause you know, them first times at the studio, you hear it, you just be like, all right. But when people keep telling you the same thing over and over, well, this sound good, you got the voice for this, and you started to fall in love with it, dog. You know what I'm saying? I say like my second taping.
Hey, how long between your first one and your second one?
It was a little scratch.
He said scratch.
Yeah, it was a little scratch. Cause I did a scratch. Shit.
Where you from?
Cleveland.
You guys like a down south kind of.
You picked it.
Yeah, with that swag. You know what I'm saying? That's how we say it down there. We say, you know, scratch straight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I did a scratch, but it's about 2 years.
Okay, so it didn't take you too long to follow with it, but would you say that the support definitely was like the main factor that it took for you to actually fall in love with your own craft?
Yeah, and it was the push. It was the motivation.
So was you writing while you was in your scratch?
Yeah, hell yeah. The shit y'all about to hear is the shit I wrote while I was doing my scratch.
Okay. I mean, dang, I can't ask a question.
Matter of fact, can we roll one of them? Which one you want to play first?
We gonna say the best for last, so I can play 32 bars of Flacco.
All right, let's play 32 bars.
Yeah, 32 bars.
That's 32 bars, yo.
I'm saying when you do a scratch, it's time to do that.
We about to go. I'm about to count every.
We're gonna check this out, and we're gonna be back with more questions.
You already know I came to talk my shit. Everything facts too.
So special.
I can tell you about my life and all this shit I seen, but that might give me a case, so I can't say a thing. My favorite gun, it was a 40, it came with a beam. My mama found my gun and kicked me out, I ran the streets. I tried to fuck that hoe way back, she tried to shit on me. She see I'm up, she wanna fuck, she don't remember me. I'm still that same little nigga in them dirty jeans. I'm still that same little nigga in them dirty tees. And I feel sorry for the ones who don't believe in me, cause I'm a star is in the making, you just wait and see. My mama moved me from the hood, the streets was still in me, and I'm forever gonna be gangster till they bury me. One time my name gon' get the poppin', I'm a living legend. Bro got that work, say what you want and he can make it happen. Late nights I was thinking shit, my bro them niggas trapping. My life a movie, only difference I can't do no acting. My life is crazy, I wish I could stop it, run it back. Hey, 2017, that day I bring my mama back. That shit'll make me happy like a junkie finding crack. It's crazy how you lose someone and never get them back. Remember when my brother tried to play me out them bands? Thought he was safe cause we was brothers, I hopped on his ass. I put that pistol to his face and almost let it blast. My auntie told me slow down in these streets, you about to crash. Remember when I got some work and I fucked up the pack? And then got plugged in with the weed, so I was moving that. My mama asked what I was up to when she seen the stash. I had a shoebox full of money in the grocery bag. It's crazy what these hoes do, they see you got a bag. It's crazy how your dog will beef with you just for some ass. It's crazy how someone will turn you in just for some cash. This shit so crazy, man, sometimes I just don't understand. And I grew up with just my sisters, I ain't have a dad. I told myself he ever come around, I'ma kick his ass. Was 17 when Deuce got put up in that body bag. I heard the news about my cousin, boy, that shit was sad. Remember sitting in that cell and writing hella raps. Fought 2 cases, went to trial, I beat them back to back. My lawyer said they offered 5, I couldn't do nothing but laugh. I think this nigga must be drunk with his little stupid ass. My daughter asked where I was at, I know she missing me. If I take 5 when I come home, she gonna be 17. Just take a look up in my eyes and tell me what you see. Do you see pain, do you see hurt, man, I can't even sleep. Let's take them back 2006 when we was still in hotties. We was pulling up in raw shit right before the robbery. Was still in court, so fucking much that shit became a hobby. Remember pulling up on Diamond, bumping to that Gotti. Just think about my cousin Zell, they did my nigga dirty. Send all my little auntie Ro, I know his mama hurting. Me and LaQuinta bumping heads, but that shit not on purpose. That's just some shit that just gonna happen, but she know I love her. Just sitting thinking about that time we when it hit the plug. And all I wanted was the money, I gave them the drugs. Just thinking about my nigga D, he showed me hella love. I can't believe he caught that time, we screaming fuck the judge. Just thinking about some funny shit the first time I got high. I hit the blunt too many times, thought I was finna die. Remember laying in that grass and looking at the sky. I told Lil Maddie I can't feel my heart, I think it stopped. Just thinking about that fucking time I went and wiped the bitch. I told my brothers and they started talking me out this shit. I can tell you about my life, but we gon' stop at that. And just know everything I set up and the shit was facts.
Y'all can't confuse that with no Christmas music right there. Fuck that shit. Like, that's not Christmas music right there. That's Christmas
But he
music.
said we're saving the best for last. So imagine what's coming after that. Like,
You feel me? Like the combination of music that we had on this show tonight.
You gotta work out video to that song.
Like straight, hey, bro.
was like, I'm about to
That
say
made me
right
want to
now.
work out on a different scale. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like,
No. Like seriously, no. I need that. I need
That's
that.
hot, bro.
I need that.
That's
When
hot.
I eat my steak, potatoes, and eggs in the morning, I'm turning that shit on blast. Neighbors, y'all better get ready for no sleep.
Straight up. Hey, do that, man, because I get tired of going over Nick's house and he's listening to Big G.
He's saving the best one for last.
It's not even the best one.
Oh, that's not even the best one, though.
Right, that's what y'all missing.
All right, so you a spitter.
Yes, he said 32 bars. Like that means he is spitter.
No hood.
I actually didn't.
I know you.
I got lost in the music.
She was over
right
here
here.
spitting like in the back.
Picturing the story. When
I was.
That's
what I'm
saying.
I was.
You can picture the story.
I would.
I can see it.
As an artist,
I can see it.
do you think that's important? Is it because in today's hip hop industry is a little different? How people view like lyricism and what goes into your bars.
Paint a picture.
Yeah, paint the picture, being lyrical, like
Yeah,
like
it's
being
definitely
able to,
important because if I'm listening to you, if you talking about on one line guns, somehow you jump to the trap house, or I'm picturing it's like how you get here on this line. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
it gotta make sense to me.
He didn't paint the story like he just.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell the whole scene though. You know
Not just rhyming, not just
storyteller.
Yeah, then I'm gonna say I got to the core to get to the trap end. You know what I'm saying? Not
He gonna walk you through.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk you
you
through the whole story.
Gotcha. So what was now is there any MCs that inspired you as far as in that era of being a lyricist? You know what I'm saying?
I'm only 30. I just turned 30, but
Oh, look at all the babies in
Yeah.
You call them they in the 30s, Adrian. They in our club now.
It's over now.
Baby.
Yeah, but it's about to get hard, man.
We about to walk out the 30.
Yeah, you can't put only in for the 30 no more.
We walking.
Jay-Z lied to us all. 30's the new 20 and shit.
It's not. I just want to ask. Nah, you absolutely 30 be all 40.
Only when you're rich and you can go to the fucking spot every day.
Listen, well, you got to get up and.
Crack. Sound like them damn Doritos.
Been down this, my kids be like, man, your knees crack.
I got a question. I personally know.
No, that's actually important.
Look, this next song, I want that to be played before we have to go up here for show. But I want to know what was like what was going through your mind at the time that you wrote the next song that you're about to introduce to the world.
What is that?
What was going through your mind at that moment?
That's crazy because this song, when I got this beat, I had a whole other scenario wrote to that. I erased everything I had.
Wow.
So I'm like, no.
It was that deep that you.
Yeah, I
gotta scrap
erased
this whole
everything
song.
I had to that song.
Buzzing.
Erased the whole phone.
Sorry.
Who make your beats?
Type of people. I got some stuff going on out in Texas right now.
Any producers you want to give a shout out to? Because that beat was hard.
Definitely.
Like the whole track was
Chef. Chef. I want to give a shout out to Zay. Road Boy ENT. I want to give a shout out to my gang though, man. Money Bag Boy Tez, man. Oso.
Give a shout out to my damn self.
You don't do that too often. People don't shout out themselves. Yeah, that's some real shit.
Yeah, I'm
That's
start doing that.
Black nine in the motherfucker.
Just everybody that support me, man, that be around me though, for real. It's too many names to say. I don't want nobody feeling some type of way. Oh, you ain't say my name. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that be around me, man, they know who they is, man.
You still gonna be that one person that be like, I've been around too long for you to not to have said my name.
I just want to thank the whole world. I just want to thank the whole world. You got a girl. I want to thank the universe. You know what I'm saying?
That girl gonna be the man. She gonna be like, I'll be the one at home with you when you going through them moments and you couldn't even tell the world that
I be listening to your 32 bars.
Right.
Okay, I got you.
I wrote that whole stretch with you.
That's why when I make it, I'm gonna start shouting out people that don't exist. I'm just gonna make up names. You know what I'm saying? Like, can't nobody get mad at that. Shout out my boy Gary.
So
Gary Pete.
Without further ado, let's hear this song that we
Please,
just
break it out, baby.
introduced.
Baby, let's go.
And what's the name of it?
This is a song called Shorty, man. It just gonna take him through his life, man.
How everything ends,
Like,
from how it began. No, I be talking my shit.
Youngin' in that ghetto, he ain't got nowhere to go. Daddy never gave a fuck, and his mama shooting dope. Shorty wanna learn the game, ain't nobody tell him no. So they taught Shorty the game, but they ain't telling what it cost. The gang gon' let him hang himself. They just give Shorty the rope. Seen this man take the stand, he couldn't believe what he wrote. Now he lurking by himself, cause he don't trust no one he know. And he turned up on his savage, Shorty tired of being broke. And what Shorty done been through, don't nobody know. Shorty playing with his nose, and he sniffing up the coke. Now Shorty going everywhere, don't nobody go. And Shorty fearing no man, cause Shorty got a pole. Late night creeping, yeah, Shorty on the stroll. And let a nigga play with him is murder, Shorty wrote. It don't matter what they offer, he'll never sell his soul. Took some bullets from the hood, now they calling him the GOAT, damn. Shorty out here thugging on the hood and gave him stripes. Ever since he took them shells, he been sliding every night. Seen a number cross the screen, he knew something wasn't right. Say he wanted for a murder, got his name black and white. Shorty hung up on the caller, trying to gather all his thoughts. Shorty know if he get locked, then the keys they gon' toss. Got a baby on the way, he ain't trying to take that loss. But this is karma for the shit he did and never got caught. Shorty getting bloody now, mask on, hoodie down. Rhyme with that fully round. Shorty getting boogie now. Shorty said it's killer season. Shorty looking for a reason. Shorty getting that score even. He can feel his soul leaving. Devil in his ear, he can't hear that nigga talking. Shorty grabbed a blunt, leaned back, then he sparked it. Opened up his phone, sent the text, then he tossed it. Made his way down that hall, grabbed that 40 out the closet.
Yo, that joint right there.
That 40 is
Talking.
is good in the
I
keys.
told you that's the best.
Talking.
I told you.
That was dope.
I gotta give you a mafia clap on that one.
And you know how like Rod Wave to like the story and his
Yeah.
music, that's what you give me a Rod Wave type of
Like,
vibe.
it's hard to impress me on the mic. Like, you serious, dog? Like,
Yeah.
get as bad as pops, man.
Yeah, I
You
do.
know what I'm saying?
I had to bring it up in here, man. We gonna make
Make
it
sure y'all
happen.
checking out for this guy right here, man. This guy's
Hey, listen, that was deep.
Now, before we go on, it's
You
a
making me
question
want to
that
go throw my 40 in the fucking river, like girl. That was don't have a moment.
Shorty killed himself and his baby mama walked in the screen.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Backstory, you got like
And
flittering
my 40 sitting right here at my leg and shit. I'm like, oh
that
my
backstory,
god,
you got backstory and everything and continue.
making sure my safety's still on my shit.
So
You got
what?
to be titillated.
Y'all gonna have to link up. Y'all gonna have to link up.
Listen, Stacey, I see the vision. Like, I know where to go with this.
Like, look, now
I can see it though.
we gotta have you back. You know what I'm saying? Because I want, we definitely gotta have more of that. You know what I'm saying on the show, man. More MCs, definitely, man. More real hip hop.
More lyrics.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say. I don't want to disrespect other rappers.
No, because it's different genres of it. It's lyricists,
it's all real
rappers.
hip-hop.
Like everything is real hip hop, but you gotta. I mean,
songs where I'm just rapping on her.
Yeah, I mean,
I
but
got
that,
real songs.
no,
Yeah,
but like,
I never heard of that word until a week ago. Now I just keep hearing it.
what, Googleable?
Love it.
I just heard that. Love it. I just heard it.
I'm talking. That wasn't even an hour ago. That was like half an hour. I'm talking about drill music. I knew because I'm a West Sider.
No, Dennis listens to that a lot.
Who?
Drill music. That's what a lot of Dennis listen to.
Dennis?
Yeah.
You mean like? Did you say dentist or dentist?
It was
Dentist.
It was a
Drill
It's
music.
a joke. Drill.
I was trying to cheat.
Oh, it went over my head. Got it out. Okay,
See,
bring it
I
on.
thought you said dentist, like a person's name.
Like
So
Dennis.
that's why it was like cricket.
Once, yeah.
You gotta enunciate.
Once he
We're
enunciated,
gonna talk about y'all like laughing at my joke after the show. Okay.
It was like.
All right. So back to El Flaco, because we're gonna talk about that after the show. Okay. I'm not gonna take that. I'm not gonna take it personal.
You saw me. I said Dennis.
Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna take it personal.
Right.
My feelings are hurt. No, but El Flaco. All right. So Pete, man. So now, when it comes down to it, if somebody asked you, you know, if you were like, because you make hot music now, if the Illuminati or them dudes come to you like tomorrow. Because they was like, we heard you on TMI. We love that fucking show.
You ain't hear him in the
It's
song?
like
No matter how
both of y'all,
Like how
Gina and
you love that
Flaco.
show in.
If they came to you like, look, we got, you know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna make $200 million over the next 2 years. You're about to be everywhere. People are gonna be calling you like the greatest artist ever. We got 5 Grammys lined up for you. Yeah, they don't vote. We just have this. We already got this shit lined up. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna do a movie. Gina, we're gonna have you do a movie with Morris Chestnut and Flaco. We go like whatever. You want Beyonce, Rihanna, like a full love scene, full on, man. They're gonna get bucky naked for you, brother. All you gotta do is just sign this to Funky Boogie Down Records, and we're gonna make sure that your career is and this is all guaranteed, brother. Like, you know, like come on, my queen, yeah. Come on, sign these papers.
Gina.
Yeah.
Gina.
Women, they feel like this because they don't.
Chinchilla.
That's more chestnut with the
That's when you know it's a red flag.
Yeah. So what would y'all do? What would y'all do?
Right, that's a red flag.
You automatically say no?
I wouldn't.
Like, what if they like, you got like 10 minutes to make this decision? Would you be able to make that decision
What's the
within 10
sacrifice
minutes?
you got to make?
What's the sacrifice?
See, that's what I was
They
saying
ain't
too.
gonna tell you. There's like, listen, you're gonna make a sacrifice. Now the deal is, you're not gonna know. It's gonna be somebody you know, but you're not gonna know who and
I gotta
when.
make my heart stop.
You're not gonna know who and when. You're not gonna know who. It could be somebody you like, somebody you don't like, but it's gonna be somebody you know.
I don't know.
I got $200 million over 2 years, 5 Grammys, all the magazines. You know what I'm saying? Like
I wouldn't believe
a clothing line.
coming from Illuminati.
We just got rid of Kanye, so we got shoes with Adidas ready. What would you do?
I wouldn't believe it was coming from the Illuminati.
If it was though, I'm just saying, like, if it's them.
Illuminati, I don't think it's real.
So would you sign a contract because you don't believe in it? It'd be like,
No, man.
I
wouldn't think it's coming from the Illuminati.
the proof, like if they show you like Michael Jackson, like they got like their names written in gold and blood and piss and shit from R. Kelly. R. Kelly was like, "Oh, I'll sign it."
Why you have to say
How would I know that's really his? I have to see Michael Jackson there sign it.
They got it on video. Whatever proof you need, they can show you.
I don't believe video.
They got it. And it's not even light skinned Michael. It's brown
First
Michael.
of all, you can do that on your iPhone, change it and talk like
No,
anybody you want.
it's actual
Nope.
proof. Like
Nope.
there's so you wouldn't sign it because they'll be like, Stacey, look, we've been here sitting here for 5 hours.
Give me something.
Like
now, if it's somebody I don't like, I'll sign.
we even showed you Flex Alexander for God's sakes. Like shit, who else do you want? Like,
He said,
I like flag.
I probably would
A few people did. That's why I signed. So like, come on.
Space was great.
So like, what would you do, Keenan? What would you do?
You guys never seen Homeboys like that?
Would you say no? And you had to make a definitive answer. Yes or no. That can't be like no maybe.
What was the one with it?
Say what?
You said 200 each?
Hey, listen, you know what's crazy? They the Illuminati, they'll sweeten the pot. All right, you say you don't like 200? How about we just go ahead 400? Starting off with, you'll be 400. You're gonna break a couple. You're gonna break some records. You're gonna make sure your album sells about all the. Let me see who's MC Hammer. Yeah, we're gonna break that record. Michael Jackson. Yeah, we're gonna break that record.
MC Hammer went,
You
understand?
You're
gonna stand at the top. No, I'm just saying though, like they're gonna give you because here's the thing, y'all make some really good ass music.
The sacrifices was the sacrifice. I was no at the sacrifice.
And you don't know who's gonna be sacrificed.
Right,
It'll be somebody you like to go.
Because I got kids.
You won't even take the chance.
No.
Stacey, Rufus, would you take the chance? All right. Would you take the chance for? You make good ass music, bro. You make good ass music.
You just said you got a daughter, though. Remember?
400 mil, bro.
You ain't take the deal to be there for your daughter.
And that's just the minimum. You
now
gonna
your
make more
daughter
than that.
up for a sacrifice. Remember that.
Damn, I sound too much. I'm sounding into this. Like,
So
I'm going to church tomorrow.
So we're going on the strength that the Illuminati is real, right?
It's a high,
Hey, we learned all that from the Winchesters, man. The devil will give you a 10-year contract. Bam! 10 years, you're gonna do what you want to do, then I'm gonna get your soul.
Yeah, like that's like
That's the deal.
Nobody
you got, like,
talks
here's the
about the
thing,
recoupable,
because here's the
though.
thing: the down payment is a sacrifice. Your soul is like the final, is the you know what I'm saying? Like that's the final, you know what I'm saying? That's the yeah.
Well, you lose your soul after the
You're
sacrifice.
still gonna be broke at the end of the day
because you got to deal with the fact that you
sacrifice
sacrificed.
anyway.
So
See,
let's
I
do
would
it.
never
So
want
what's
to
the
be that
purpose of
famous.
signing?
So let's go around and y'all want to take a vote?
No,
I would say no.
my answer is
I would say no.
It's a no.
It's an easy no.
The sacrifice would be my kids.
They watching this like he's not getting a deal. He's not getting a deal. He's like, hey, Daddy over there like.
So that's why they like the younger.
Here's why mine is an easy no.
It's easy. It's not gonna be no easy.
Mine is an easy no because the sacrifice we don't know who it could be. And maybe
It's an easy.
what I had to go through, what I had to go through to get birth to them children.
Because he ain't getting
My baby daddy.
I'm trying to get out of it.
Because he's trying to figure out a way. Ain't no chest moves out of this world. Your music is already out there. You don't have it on iTunes now, baby. They got you. They done heard it.
This shit, they gonna like.
Yeah, they want to know. They like what you do.
It wouldn't be no easy no, but it'd be a no. But it'd be on. Can I
real
think about
easy.
it?
Like
Nah,
I
they
did a
already
couple
told
days.
you got 10 minutes.
Yeah,
to
you got
do
10
it.
minutes.
That's 10 minutes is a long time.
No, 10 minutes ain't a long time.
But
But
it's
it's
not. That's wet. That's wet. You burning up inside.
They're gonna be your blunt down here, roll up, go outside, think about it.
10 minutes ain't a long
10
time.
minutes to read a legal
It'll be a yes
contract.
for
No,
me
you
under
need
one
more time.
condition.
Under one condition. What's the condition?
You can't
You don't make no
conditions.
conditions.
You can't make no
It
conditions.
ain't a contract then.
All right,
I
well
had a
then you say
contract.
no.
I had a contract and it took me.
There's no negotiation.
How much negotiation
to
can you
really
make in 10
understand the
minutes?
language.
When they,
Here's the negotiation. This is negotiation. How much money you want? All right, you're gonna either take 250 million or we're gonna give you 400 million.
well, they just when it's already
that's the option.
It's already in print that you can't.
That's my only condition. Is I choose to
But it's already in print that you can't.
Yeah.
It's in
Like,
print
that's
that
like
says you don't know who it's
Next
gonna be.
contract real quick, like contracts work. You
Yeah,
have time
contracts
to
you can
amend.
change.
With them, you talking about with them, like they
But
ain't
you
no.
only got 10 minutes.
This
You don't
ain't
have
you
time to
can't
get
wipe this out.
another
Yeah,
lawyer to
but
write
if
it.
that's the condition that's set in stone,
All right,
because that's the condition
always
that
change
that.
that, though.
We
Like,
gonna
always
signature,
Yes.
initial right here that we agree to this change.
But now,
And we good.
but here's the fucked up part, because this is how the mob gets you and everything else. You've been in that room, now you know too much already. Anyway.
yeah, so you done anyway.
The fact that you're in that room already, you already know too much. Whether you signed it or
They're
not.
like, yeah, go ahead and walk out this room, and we got a sex tape with a 13-year-old on it with your face on it. Like,
That's different. That's
But what's
different.
the value of
Yeah.
fame?
Yeah.
People got to really start defining the value of fame, because you can
Yeah.
get famous from eating a spoonful of Vaseline.
Right, fame.
You know
So
what
that
I'm
girl
saying?
got famous for putting gorilla glue in her hair.
She just opens
Yeah.
her legs
Girl
for
got
everybody.
famous for saying period.
She just like, ooh,
Right.
we don't like you.
So
Wow.
Come on now.
So-
Like, I don't even want that.
So to end the
bitch.
show off-
She's so
Viral
nasty.
famous.
So to end the
I want
show
to make
off,
like some Lifetime.
at the end of the day,
And her
But with
a
the
bad lace front.
first of all, to end the show off, I want to thank our guests for being here tonight. Y'all were great guests. We appreciate it. It's always a vibe in here. It's always a vibe in here. So, also for anybody that was watching, If anything happens to me after the show, y'all know. Y'all know what? Y'all, see, she looked at me. I'm scared. No, Illuminati. But at the end of the day, we call this episode "Sacrifice" because it was about like what you're willing to sacrifice. What is freedom? What is actually being free? And can you have it all without sacrificing the things that mean the most to you? And I want everybody to go home with that thought. For anybody that got hopes and dreams of being a superstar, a doctor, a great lawyer, the best at whatever field you want to do. What is it going to take, and how much sacrifice are you willing to give to be the best? And you have to look at, what do you consider an important sacrifice? And that's very important to what you're going to sacrifice. What do you consider? What are you willing to sacrifice? What can you sacrifice? What can you afford to sacrifice? And are you going to regret it later on? Because it's all about sacrifice. And we all, at the end of the day, going to have to sacrifice something to get to what we want and the goals, whether it's sleep, whether it's time with our family, time with our mental health, time with our friends, social time. Something's going to have to be sacrificed. Some people sacrifice food. Some people sacrifice their energy. Some people sacrifice their love. Some people sacrifice their marriage. Some people sacrifice their kids. Some people sacrifice their parents. What are you willing to do to get to the top of whatever you love to do? Go home with that. Think about it. We love y'all. We're going to see y'all next week.
The sacrifice might not be like